say 100 million. Go to Abuso Kai and go ask them. Mementra enka. Obia.
Oh my word! We'll have a look. Of course.
They say I didn't spare pass who can
spare pass in the on Ukraine kuye. Spare pass in the kuye papa because that dollar no kura war 17 cedis no. Me indi we me tono 40 million. Say dollar kura about 12 and 11. Yanka say 11 and 12. Me tono 120 million. Nisa Mero 120 110. We like an 100 million.
We have seen major
goods.
There are goods by Nansea. Press conference because it will maybe not engine almost turn to 200 million, say 100 million. Go to Abuso Kai and go ask them. Mementra enka. Obia.
Oh my word! We'll have a look. Of course.
They say I didn't spare pass who can
spare pass in the on Ukraine kuye. Spare pass in the kuye papa because that dollar no kura war 17 cedis no. Me indi we me tono 40 million. Say dollar kura about 12 and 11. Yanka say 11 and 12. Me tono 120 million. Nisa Mero 120 110. We like an 100 million.
We are taking pragmatic steps, smart moves, intellectual moves to address the situation. You want to antagonize us? Please retreat. Retreat, because this will not help you. Mr. Speaker, let me assure you that unlike the previous administration, we decided to use extra proceeds to pay for pension funds. We will use these funds judiciously for the energy sector. And I tell you, we are determined to turn this sector around. Mr. Speaker, on this note, and on this auspicious note, let me make it clear that irrespective of the 1 cedi, we are not going to see an increase in the price of pump price at the petroleum sector. It is only an intelligent government that can do this. No, it's only a smart government. It's only a government with acumen.
Through the internet, and I saw one video by Samuel Jemfe in 2024. This is what he said.
The justification for this policy is baby o mampenyo kufuado ne bawomia se Ghana kudru no. Masa, say ye adwuma 8 hours. Ye koso ye adwuma 8 hours a e be take ye 50 years. Ye de free amladonku no mo de akwakoto mu. Mahama say to transform this country in 10 terms one. Let's do 24/7. 3 shifts 8 hours each. Ade obeka ya no tietie obeka ya no. Adwuma ye fo nyina e wo Ghana kubatan. TUC. Omo de kasa ma adwuma ye fo nyina. Omo say, hey, Yewura Mahama, we dear, wakasa, ya dream policy ni hu ye, we dear, it's a game changer. Meboa. Even TUC, omo kasa ma Ghana adwuma ye fo nyina, omo nye NDC fo mpu no, omo say hye pa. Guta, Ghana adwadi fo nyina kubatan, ye from Ghana Union of Traders Associations. Omo say, omuhu policy papa abagana abakose muchen policy we president no wan kasa wo ready video a wo bomb and penyi Mahama Baso for this policy 24-hour economy ebesesa Ghana magana be ye krabe masa MPP from Dr. Koboy menene na na wo Metro TV also obi catch us 24-hour economy nya possible sini who memi Okoboy mi MPP ni ona ye soafo a ya pa no so nkohwe ya pomudin so Okoboy Dr. Mua or the 24-hour economy is possible. Honorable Kissi Dixon, MP for Anyanso Otuo, MPP ni mapa, or your surgeon, Dr. Mua, will be on Google of the 24-hour economy, and your duchem. Alan Chairman, or no MPP ni or one district, one factory. So also be catch off the 24-hour economy, nipa koronte politics as a dream, Alan Chairman. Dr. Busakara, CPP ni, say 24-hour economy papa edutwem so binia obi catch us say nya possible a just say your time hunu kwa oni bibia aka na oka de ye ne de
oh man ebusia mema mwadwo ene my late kakra ene ka de nanka memma Andra I got a call late in the night. So my second born any problem kakra. Until the whole night nano. Into men come and so. Now so and some know we have no choice but to come out. You can see say and it's because I haven't slept today. It's family issues, but yeah, but now say if you so ready, not just at night and for one so because you must brighten the corner. Until sometimes no, in as much as say a bepesi a bebani be dinkita hono. Yan to ye zip mo ya we dear and yet there are certain times I think things like this will happen. Mestre mo YouTube no. One like page in the mommy. I'm not talking about just tapping on the page for YouTube. I want you to actually like it. I see Joe is for her. I also need you to leave a comment. So when leave a comment here, it's very hard for me to know who is here. Yes, so say Joe, me say, I'm a friend of the mama, me name at the marble free or how tell the DBS a many problem or you know. Than 2 a.m. 3 a.m. 1 a.m. Nian I should be able more. And so Namaka Bibia be okay. YouTube for please leave a comment, like it for me. I'm sorry for my Facebook fans for almost 2-3 weeks now. In to me by Facebook, and it's because your app no the be app no time national 1 year net term. So now it is up to me to go and get it done again. I tell you, sir, each month, okay, every month, Biano, just to keep Political Zone app not running on Facebook and YouTube, I have to spend 89, they say, chroma to 89 to 90 US dollars. Kaisemete Canada, 90 US dollars a month, every month. I have done this show for 6 years. My end for 6 years. And the app cost what? Like I told you, it costs now with what they are bringing. StreamYard, you can also check it out. For those of you who lives in the States, you can check it out. To get a premium one crowd, to get a professional one crowd, it's even more expensive. But we have kept good faith. Kakra a bit me no yeah. Intimina botre mame say no my hot kakra me guso amehye me nia maybe. Enti once sika kakra bebe mu no I will go and renew it, but for now ne dey mo be fa no raw ni say on YouTube for me na mo person mo check so TikTok no so it's allowed so bit me be check what TikTok so they are my so say mo hu me on Facebook that is it app no time na I spy me tries like me renew no 2-3 times but still a brand so now so what happens then say eba na sa na unya the correct quality na ohwehwe no I feel so untumi then untumi how do they call it untumi in repost to after untumi nya segment now be post to later on and all of that untumi save as a matter of fact into we show ni we no honestly show no ko cry so that's how it is and unti no mama yen hwe de nyankopon ebitumi aye na otwe eda ye nimi ska bi ba mu dia definitely mekwa akoye na yetumi anya your way back mechiao ema wakwa aba ediba Political Zone so and then nyame ya adomo a mechia some candidates here almost call for a year elections no unti no say a brand so we will go into stuff me had there Andrew. Good. Andra and so MPP Canada said ya mwamu nimu no. Yeah press. And I say Metro press release edema okay. Metro press release in response to their Akwekusi Ewo Americano. And medu mu kakra na fe yedi nkomo. Meaning kan fe no kran shase na fe mintumi nin nkomo a me pese medi no. I like to share this screen with you. Now, young country NDC say the days of NPP waiting, no, it's over. The days of MPP say ye train na modern amaye propaganda and no a term. These days, as it comes, no, we deal with it correctly and precisely with no favor. Okay, let me start today's program by reading that. Mistake, medase we be repost to amame. I mean, sure. Ashtown, medase pa Mohammed Kabia. Thanks for joining. Moebio, mame, hello, mame. It's saying, hope so. Me and madam aspiring. Big up yourself. Nice African. Also, medase SBB papa bipa. Medase so joining me. When you never and Napaye medase Honorable Patrick Kwa medase so joining Albert Morrison. Nana Jesse, long time senior man, so user and Rainwater, also Mehuha, Emmanuel Sark, Lawford Hoffman, Susan, Mr. Brown, okay, so far these are the people I can see your name. Okay, Palace GH, so you've reposted it for me. God bless you. Mehunse Kuzon, so like God bless you. Joey Crack. Big up yourself, Joe Crack. Thanks for joining. Mama, me read the way quick. Now, fi young friend the program number. And I'm patcho. Ubin kwa fre. Kissi Agyabeng mame. Mr. NP. And then come on, maybe didn't say that me kind of 1 hour pack it to be name boom and same boom. All right. Into say mobe kaya and che be a oh, maybe good. Good. And che be a year. US court ede assembly ebetu dwa se eye obi a na abanda da no ho no one NDC fodi nkuta ho the investigation omo ye no ne bibia ba wiye ama ya convict no na me ne wo ka say or a convicted felon or US for a prison na eya na bibi ekere madwene so se ba ne yen Ghana for especially ye nuanom na ye from NDC no eya na ne maybe sebe preduasa wanwa kakra wo the way a omoye omniama ho na nini na ne se omompe no kreka the simple and short and say so oka no kra party ne ho nya akono cause omniama bi anya akono NDC a party bia say okano credit true bia the truth wouldn't be there. Now the ya na ye me ya ne say ye no bi ekoye research ehu no kre na ye beka. I don't know, for some reason they don't want to accept it. Shatta, big up yourself. Shatta mantu unke bi senior me no problem but a back door we mean like NDC near fadi we. Okay, Wilson of our way. Off and who se wafa. Tio, who se wafa. Obeka chose entesa. Obeka chose entesa. Nani you free say he is in a new world that and then no camera ni idea way to me capture. Enti enyamia na afi wakofa picture naba na de ni kura no. Now this is my worry. picture na bana ade nu kura na obi ehu say bra we de wafa no and this ni said they be down into when Asante Beko a power deal we started here. The first person who said Sana there was a problem there was Honorable Napo. Honorable Napo ne kaye oko sada names or maheni there be anyo maheni anye obi ebe yo maheni. And ana oka say eya na ontia se the entia NDC for say ba energy sector. Omo yo omo say omo ye clean. Meanwhile, say ye kakata se ni proye esisho omo ase a enye easy. Mekai when this power deal came, ye can hun semni bia Ghana for said there be da omunpene omuntie because dokno boy a 5 cedi. In Sri Lanka nyame said ne John Mahama ba ye dokno no bo aba 1 cedi am obi enye bidie. Nana me dwen said John Mahama bete dokno so emena na ye janto anu ni na di dokno. Yete dokno so mo a Nana ye janto aso onu ndi dokno ntino ono no onim kra se dokno yate so anase ye nte so a. Ghana for politicians are politicians. They will treat you the way you allow them to treat you. Say oma 50 cedi na onim se o worth ye 50 cedi. I don't expect so be ma 1,000. Onim se wo dia ni 50 cedi. And that is why till date, the NDC cannot point of one monumental idea omaye diamond cry for mo se dokno kwa no mo pe. Dokno no kro ka se obete so am na akoete no matumi adi dokno no. Ene dokno ye bobi 7 cedi. Last premier ni bia ya na menene na mo ka chem se twa kwesi ene de we ye kokenke boutique bi o na maame no ameko no po oton ene meko ya na omo papa mu no ye ton meko no into we enkrani anu we bisa ho say did Mahama really think this low of us? Did Mahama really think that we the Gans are nothing? That is why he has not done anything. Me say nobody bo Accra John Mahama baye okoye say man cranfo okoye say man cranfo. And a greater Accra if when we left office. And I'm proud to say Bano greater Accra with the cleanness NPP did 10 times better than what NDC has done. Both sides. You sometimes sit down and you want to understand John Mahama. Say Edian Ekos wa papa we abrabum. Ba o mi ade o ye mate mama farmer no. Me na me experienced driver. Me to me achi de moako. And the experienced driver by a stories and story and on kwano mudi queen. Philosopher kwache ewo position. The police cannot dictate what we are supposed to say. Police phone to me try the ayanka ye nipa ye were right. See a candy ye pe, see a ye be the ayepe se can be ano, as all my kwan ye can. This is philosopher kwache. The same philosopher kwache comes to power. If you threaten the life of the president, then you're the which means a philosopher be a mekao. And this for no omunimusu you have degree no one at the domusukau. Let's put all jokes aside. Degree no one no mabubono at the domusukwa nyansani nyejuma a bankrupt. Let me show you how they are okay and now they are all kind of crowd does not make sense. Machira sadie on my platform we so I mean how many times I have to say it for people to get it. The fact so be akoka say Sebio onya president ya or the idea be bono obekunu no eno nkyere so nipa ni before there be yenye me sa because what they asem no kura ko dan court wa asem we de bi ameka court no be hwe onipa kun na o make sa threat no onipa kun na o make sa threat no court no be hwe say sa mesi obintin o kugura sa to me no or powers no or was sa point na obetumi de aku sabi president ya na adentia because emrani nim say emre bi baba nkrofo bi adwene eyeden atoche kakra omo kasa keke Sabe obi akogina ho John Mahama nyame entua woka ana nyankopon sabe enkumu me pacho eno no article den legal reference den ene ye dey bebu sa nipa ne for say obi say nyankopon enku John Mahama nti no nkodem ene ye saade a womu ayaburu omunua womu awuni na womu abusuafo enkonko sama womu asebi omuburu omunua no omunko sama omufo munko police station say adwoa ena ebo Kristi dua shallowness, evil, demons is what this NDC government possesses. A party that don't give a ish about themselves. A party that don't care whether today goes right or left. All they care about is they outside all of us to go and fool, so we are here to fool. First, you know, some catch us a answer. Meboa. Mokai mpato we dem meba na we akọ deal no so ba meba. Mokai say ye to abewie ye. We MPP ni na also live and answer over social media. Some mpato e dey na no moka. 38%. And 38% ayira. Cathedra, and cathedra, ayira. Adintia. Because the members of this particular NDC party, omo say, any leadership, no. Womu nye nipa, ye ni omo edin sawoswo. Womu ye abeyidom, nkabletire, ewiemu etumfo ne adamoni. Woni ya ye de sebi no, atetete ye tekremasunti no kre entumi maya kwamuda. Because se NDC for ye nipa bi afere ene nyamesuro wo mumu a free education for one ade cha no akwa na wunko school oba ne nko he education na ya 419 na wo frɛ oba na no pass wo nware nko school no o tware akọ school ben ade na ya 419 enye no kre eti oba no okwa akoye den. I promise you, NDC people, this time, munyani easy, sir. Utie. This time, munyani easy, sir, because I can guarantee you, the current NPP, especially our communication apparatus, is not going to sit quiet. It's not going to sit quiet no more. Because enye jimie ne yarea, yakotu aba, easy, ayeden, easy amo be figures. What the na easy this share when him dey e good pa. Obi dia ya this share na him dey was ma kwate so adentia the person me di huru no. Into no politics no o person we di huru ni pakeke. You see how I make us o ma adwene nya adwuma. Enye di atem. Enra me papa frɛ me. O se me wo fa Ebenezer say empanifo tie me ntia ya fa ya na me nto me bo ase kakra. But the Ebenezer ene me pesa me ka kire wo. Mo na motete me nya sei ene tie ba the current nkrofo we ye wo ho no. Ye ne omo ntu nsen ni di o. The Ebenezer sa nkrofo we ye egu ho we no. Ye ne omo ntu nsen ni di. Cause wo mo ye nipa bi a ya said that atoto ye nyansa atoto yakoma awie enti yankonkwa ye same nkwa. That is the type of life they know. And you can't carry a knife to a gunfight. And this if we are we omu nimu nyansa from top to bottom. One way when nyansa ni no, they don't fit into the system. And this if one penny for our margin da ho, one way hold big positions or my bibi my hudano. Have you seen them around this government? No. They're sidelining on Adentia because Crom 4 person were then in Crom 4 the classmate are Crom 4 at the Gadano. And the DNSC on Motuabichi. Now let me get into it. Ebra Asante Beko power deal we buy ya MPP for can once. And this for saying no correct. Nende case ne buy na Ebegu obanimu ase no. Said you ma start ya church-chura ma blogger so. Minim sawatia. Now almost say oye Kufuado appointee. Muntie ni you pa. Me say ene NDC for say energy, big up yourself, bro. How are you? NDC for say Asante Beko ni case na ye kodi in America no. Sa kwa no oye hwan oye Nanado appointee. Now right away Bibi be say me mu say Ghanaians are finished under these people. Oma jene nkokan. Unim. Oka sa no. Inti se bio me de eya eho no na ya na ewi me o see Lord. Baby aya baby aya na ewi me na okay. O koka sa. But they are all cocaine. Obi so be kwa kohwehwe mu atwe se akoya wo kan so one pass say oye Nanado appointee ana. But they don't care. It beats my mind. They don't care. So Obi be kwa kohwehwe say mom ya ka try your full soldiers ne say akwa no kra no oye MPP ni enti de ni we afi say Obi to say Felix appear. Obi take Asante Beko. Time ko ano ye sebe appointee Edema Nanado. 2 asem na akoda court no ye ben ho asem ne ye ka. NDC ne nwe ho sa. Oda sani awutie me ne. Me nua ba ma awutie me. Yama NDC for kwan. Ama de oma adwene ayusu ya che. Ye Ghana na ye wo no. There is no political party ye the political will and ye the political power ashen and searching NDC and see what baby ada. For 2 times they have become supreme government. Ghana is still not benefiting. Kufuado with 137 was able to deliver for Ghanaians. During Rawlings, they had the parliament, they had the judiciary, they had the executive. 19 years, they couldn't do foco for Ghanaians. You gave absolute power to Jerry John Rawlings and the NDC to transform Ghana for 19 years. NDC free with all the power they had. No, Ghana was what? A highly poor, indebted country, a epic country when they left. This time around, yet the full power, supreme power, at the John Mahama and in the NDC for the second time. They cannot even pay basic salaries. How can you look at these 2 parties and tell me say they are the same? Obi ya de bi we MPP me ma ne hyew eno ho tan na wo de ye de awoye. Obi o join MPP ka asem bi ma ne ye wo ya eno ho tan na wo de ye de awoye. Na ba na membo pan de a there is nothing the NDC has over the MPP. See yes yan ka membo de a the NDC cannot compare itself in any capacity. Now, yan koswe case we see 2014-2015. Me pacho 2014. The amiminim say Nanado nye president. So I wonder how Nanado was able to appoint Asante Beko when he was not in power. These are the critical questions I always like to ask. I wonder how the NDC thinks. Assembly called the US court, no, and 2014-2015. Kakra miminim say 2013, 14, 15, 16 to 17, January 7th, there. Not your president here or what power to appoint anything was John Dramani Mahama. But ene. Oh God, man. Ghana for ya boni o. Yes, say asante be ko ho abasem. Intinya Mahama na appointed no. Tini pa. Now fi mentre o how a me catch on say omo ye shallow no mo nwen kwa chira what it precisely means. Why they carry the 17 power purchase agreement? Hello. Okay, it's a Ghana for take or pay be 17 power purchase agreement. Me boy. Hello, mo. But just na ask an account. Me boy. Na ask an account. Ana me boy. Inti me pacho NDC for na say. Yani ye jai dum so, yani ye solve dum so. President Mahama na solve dum so. Okay. President Mahama or the then solve dum so. Oh, President Mahama kofa power purchase agreement and or the buy and or the best stop dum so and me pato me boa. And now the power purchase agreement no ba asamwa. And ya Mahama na appointed ye nanado even though no president. Who just had the way and you tell me to take it easy on these evil guys? Because followers near shallow, they don't think they can't read or understand. So they tell them anything and they will take it to the market. Energy with this because they are endings for said akatom when ni and Ghana hano time na Ghana for some no more chance no mudi Jimmy e my way mu. Muna mo ka try ye say enya na nadu na so dum so ton enya John Mahama na so dum so meboa. And I must say, because of the take or pay power purchase agreement that John Mahama kofa ba yenti and you to me so dum so, isn't that what they told us? And maybe the same power purchase agreement no bantokwa enya Mahama na sign na na Akufo-Addo na sign or signed that in 2014 again. Why won't I insult you? Why? Tell me why I shouldn't insult you as a person. Give me one reason why I should not insult you as an NDC youth who has gone to school, who can read and write. Some no kwa no ya tete kwa mo Gen-Z for no so mo ya tete kwa. Mo Jimmy. Ebenezer I thought that munyame. Daddy, eja pia mesra I thought that munyame because they are NDC for you no deliberate almost said that. They know they just want to frustrate the life out of people. That is all they want. It is a stupid political party, and I'll say it any day. Daddy, I'm telling you, NDC is a stupid party. Because it doesn't fucking make sense to nobody. Mo doom so. Mukofa all these power purchase they buy. Said they be amundi be wiya Ghana sika. The ya woman say energy. Sometimes na Ghana for the doom so much. Ye tuya high electricity bill. Sometimes Ghana for the doom so ye tuya high electricity bill. Now we will electricity bill na we tuya ne high no. John Jenapono je ho bride. John Jenapono didi huska. Kwabena don kono didi huska. The ane week they said the omdi na nuzo mimuno na na ye jantoa di $20,000. Nyansa be ne wo. Deal na ye sign in year ben 2014. 2041 na ye president John Dramani Mahama Excellency. Hey, and you deal no problem about who Mahama ne sign ye. Enya Mahama ne sign ye. Enya Mahama ne sign ye. Eye nanado ne sign ye. Na ono de ne kwasia. Edi nam social media catch wo a wo so akọ school a wunim nyansa ne say 2014 Nanado was not in any appointing authority. However, ono na appointed beko, ono na sign deal no. Be ye ben no. Seriously, be ye ben no. And you think you are doing politics? I didn't know kind of you, baby. I'll not even read it again. Oh, man, yes, sir. Escape. Men kind of you. It doesn't make sense. Me see the NDC 4 years now. Ya said there show more year no. Nyansen nim should stop this stupidity. It's getting out of hands. Nyansa bako kreni. The MPP cannot take credit for solving them so. Hey, Aden, MPP for the they can because John Mahama and the coffer power purchase agreement by and your 570. Making so I deal with a good said these days meant time about because I'm sure one day met here could name one and heart attack you. Only I pay for that particular party, NDC, and the people that follow them. Only I pay for. John Mahama solved them so power purchase agreement. Sir, okay, fine. I feel here. 2016, the last State of the Nation's address. John Mahama, in one of the paragraphs, as I mean, John Mahama John Mahama say, power purchase agreement now, Marcos and sign the baby abano, how minor. And they are working together with World Bank, TNE, and the Power Ministry, so they can cancel 11 out of the 17 budgets they brought. This is not me. John Dramani Mahama, 2016 State of the Nation's address. John Mahama say, I didn't know baby. In fact, a boy a car yenya son faso. Entianka John Mahama we need 2017 and she say about one done and him say. Power budgets now, woman SCS no the best would do so no or the 11 go back. I don't write John Mahama's State of the Nation. I don't write a script. I don't write speeches. But that is what he told Ghanaians. Yeah. No kai go Fred Dame. Every year, we are not going to have $584 million for power we are not using. Mama, Papa, Mama, young woman, so na me some question. So one pass a Ghana, a NDC fueja padia. Sad deal, no. I don't think Sanko mo be sign. Menina swear one crown made to me aboni din wa ha. Okay, Sammy Jesse. And I said, me who say Abozege. Okay, Abozege, big up yourself. Ora Abozege. Me pese ubeye juma mame. Tio. Me pese ubeye juma mame. Na ejuma na ubeye mame no. Me a me ye juma ura no me ti ase se. So ube juma o. Wa me juma o. Me tuya woka. Me patron wan sign so can any please, can any reasonable person sign such a deal? Energy. May if I was labor, energy, but I know bedroom you cocoa as a mammy. Name me jumana obano. The woman say, wo bedroom, one do, met you out. Tell me these NDC people, if it was their personal business, they would have done that. But wakoye no dia be Ghana kon. Utie. Wakoye no e dia be Ghana kon eme yitua hoka. Na arehu seme woman say power purchase one ho mkofa ba yi. No kura nyame enim. It wasn't about the capacity no. Because we had excess. The problem was generational. The problem was generational. Found why you did be good for the man did the electricity in the brain. Ye nippy. Messi and this in Omar and your Emily, Mona Mosso saw and this was Omar Junior correct you. And this in Chitico. Tia Tico no. or the 50 cedi to me fail tank na pepepe. When you 50 cedi, I'm fan fail tank into tiko na park is yo. Me pato say ya wo and a wo scar. Edian anka obeto next. Say there be a tiko no bekono. Nkameto petro. Tieni pa. Me waka ketwa 50 cedi na me de afele me car. Me nye scam fan feel enti car ni si ho. Enti me pato se me nye ska edian na meye meto petro. Said the beya me tiko no beye den ebeko. And this said debi. Ah. Me what tiko to me to petro ngumu a. Edian na ese me ye. Ese me koto Escalade ye V8. I know be me tiko nako. Ni abeton sa logical ya ma na Ghana ni ato say ampa John Mahama solve them so. Me can 2017 all the way to May, June. Power shedding was still going on. Doomso became finally a bit a thing of the past after we moved the can from Tema to Takrade. Nana Kufadu Nebeye year 2018. Check the dates. Check the dates. Into one more copper power na kraba ye no. And we anumwe adofo amutie mi energy. John Mahama to me ama generator na ba akokra connect ama ye one bulb kra so ansa na ofira bam. It had to take Nanado 2018 to move the can from Tema to Takoradi base. And yet the support to Asante region and the Kentampo Hono is streaming of electricity. Now say ya de bako edeko kumase ometiko apai and ade no kwasia there be that the factor me ojan ana ojan so ojan the ojan wo wujina awrade NDC for pa de just say nyansa no mama politics na wi o ma dwene ama nyansa no ntumi mbonko bio nyansa no eni hobio wakofa ade abesio boy ka 584 million a year. Then somebody comes to make use of it. Something you couldn't do. Boom, who did or there na aye jumanatem. And to them it is politics. Emily, me papa no mo frame nra. I'm say man no ya dodo. Tell ya me susu. Tell na me restrict me ho kakra. When the juma na nka me be din crofo we ha na nka me. But still omo beje. Omo beje no woto. Afisha there. Some of us power badges na sem ye kan. Oh, Sister Charity, where have you been, mommy? Long time. Ye kan. Na ebinimo dwen say ye MPP phone na ye ka. Ene beto udwa no. Enye me Felix na make on. Enye opon kroma na oka. Enye Dr. Gideon Boaku na eka. Enye Excellency na po na eka on. It's none of them. This is US 4 court. US 4 court. US 4 court say then. US 4 court say. Sa papa na eba no krono a ontumi ye ne hu mfam no. Na appointees ni na aya kromfo no. Ne ho asen abedi mu ho. Kromfo na wono de ni wiase a oba ye de esi John Mahama ni soa ni so beti tobo no wawie bibi. Me pacho enye me na me kan the information out there. And the Chesa John Mahama ye kromfo. Inti me ya na so mo cheche nkrofo ya na menti ase se omo akwachu bi na da de oka ye na enya no kre. So obi ka se John Mahama ye kromfo a enya no kre so ye kromfo. O ye kromfo. And we can give you me Mama list meba. Me pencil we. If you Gabriela brami pen okay ye menya bi. Montwe me meba. Ye be exercise ki to edu meba. While I wait for my guest to show up. And then you be listening here maybe quick. Why was the one TSF Felix appear? Said John Mahama ye kromfo no. Maybe the reason why I say John Mahama ye kromfo. I also open now him. Yes, I know. Hearts famous. Yes, I am a very crazy boy. That is why I belong to MPP who will bring free education to save your stupid villagers at your village. They will bring free maternal care so that idiots like you can have girls pregnant and have babies. That is why I joined that. You, the one who is not crazy, you rather go and contract a contractor and tell the contractor that whether you come to work or not, I'll pay you. You're free, Papa. Onye Jimia, how do you come and tell MPP ni say MPP ni mu abodam? MPP ni no abodam no. Ono wankoka say ube adwuma mu one bedroom metu aka. MPP na abodam no. Wanka say ye dey sabe politan ke besi koko fo de amakuafo mbodamfo. Mbodamfo NBC fo mbodamfo a mama sa akwasiampafo we yo mo yemuli oh. That the adwuma no de be dia ma me so mo kan say ye be dia because some akwasiampafo leaders we dada almost say anything they go and talk. One, Ebra na John Mahama, tieniye. Oya koda dani na yem. Ya wo no, ene ye start kire no kro no. Wan e de ba ye, wo papa, Mahama. Boni be no di ye, enkroma se ye mfa generator nko. Wono nko akoya no nko afa generator ne de ye ono ani business. Ena ba umia papa kote ne to. Mumu ni ba umia. Ekoka kire openi ni se, kromfo Mahama. Ne papa was starting the chrono no e won off won't one imagine generator me part way e documented into court to be na be disprove we e no ntiri ya bi obi akotum more MPP for your friend is saying MPP for TikTok ne bloggers no so ya munsua de kakra cause some of these things mo omo mo kwa mo betumi to twa mo ho. We have all these things on video. So you invite to quiet. This is my reason why I said that. And you no cross that your mama papa we are generator. Is it new? Is it new? Eden amokano. Yeah, no nti. Obi ko kasa your mama ya kromfa ya meche no mabobo abadama na se de hamo. James say whether Jandam pool vote or not, they are gonna afford the name say Papa na wouldn't let you do my man where you crom for or not free ne papa ho, ne papa you crom for or we are generator. How the fuck is that Jandam? Because Kevin Taylor cross away uko tieno. Kevin Taylor, Otumika say $52 billion ya transfer from Ghana Commercial Bank. Satan Ghana Commercial Bank access now $17 million. Because or no crown friend Jandam. Mpreko. NBC from Preko or no crown one friend Jandam. Pasiakwa. One name say John Mahama Papa we are generator. One or so what pay this one. One name say John Mahama Papa we are generator. Where you quite Nancy Yabua. Asiakwa. Unim nanado Papa do you are alphabet to wanna catch me. Why? As your mere office bros said there, Jimmy for so winning baby, seven another papa echo we are there, Fabra. Crass for Bodam for my Tom, my Johnny Diama, a bay for party way. One name. As Sianamodu say, yeah, communication and wrong. Yeah, they be there, say, yeah, they be no, Bodam. This time I'm missing Mube 2, Missing 2014, Dom, they do mobile friends or Ombra campaign. So, oh, ma. One, or Papa, area generator, and no doubt. To buttress my point, said John Mahama Nankasaya Kronfono. John Mahama is the only MP, TNE. He's the only MP UK House of Commons. Say Joe Fedini ye mami. I'm send your friend. UK House of Commons. Anna. Yes, UK House of Commons. Are you dealing in America? Amajaro Cocoa scandal. And I know some men wanna move ready. Enti the Expressa Don Mahama Sanya Cromfono. Yefra Bibi Amajaro Cocoa scandal. Don Mahama Nani Dingum. Onu kwani MP ayebo ni din say wagye akuafo sikadi asiafo amunsua de mo Don Mahama no ne record no House of Commons yes say Joe thank you Amajaro Cocoa scandal ne de enye Ghana ni bi na kan yo no aka say o twatro de ato Don Mahama so yes say per the evidence and the paper in front of the House of Commons there is a gentleman named John Dramani Mahama who took money meant for farmers. Koko Apiafosika, Don Mahama ye Don Mahama, Eddie, Owiaye, and the UK 14 to know ye one. Obi crowd about could be swabber to Muha and confirm the about said the policy and confirm the policy now, or the alpha where we are the intended we will come there. But I'm talking about hi, the whole world knowing. Ebio, Yawaha. And a Coban said Ghana for any Brazil for a could play Hunkutahudi. Ghana Brazil, Omukodi play Hunkutahudi. Tienie pa. Energy. Your friend Embraer. In the end, this is one more trunk as your seminal. Eh? Go and look at Embraer. Who's that? Oh, my Jimmy. The guy just send this for the daddy. I am more alarm and I mean, new propose at the what and this is for Jimmy. Oh, Sister Diana, Udiman, where mutin. James, aha. James said, not Lugu, should real spelling, no. Paul Lugu. Hey, let's just say, Patina. Just said I got that question for Kogumusena, and they are so proud. Oh, yeah, you'll be able to say, Jimmy. Oh, and it's good. Pato Palugu na ye PWI, and ye Paul Lugu. Na kufado pa moto munko school, and this munko school, ya said da, young go school, da. Yet ya belempe. Into young go school. Choko mami woyo. Aya school. Joshua Kamba, SM, when you catch them, say, we a nipa men go school. The young is our buying beba power. Na okwa adwuma bim ne ebisa wo certificate wa here you nsa na fa boss nipa ko se fa bonasum na akamba onim se afidie no ebeyi NDC 2025-2026 oka se yenyi ensam fa mu asum no onim se sa de na oka ye no ebeyi ono ankasa party 2025-2026 eyi omo sen ye ni na ye wa ha. And almost education here, my boy. And on mamma, boys and no tramo or more. A she ties. Yam penny, Montebetan tax a my yen, or Brian Jubia tax. Montebetan tax my yam penny, you yate. And this Babamuna the same boys now, cause she ties, she police station more monope Juma. Yes, I'm going from high school diploma, my boy. And Colana Mesua here. Yay. We don't no. Please, let's be candid. And this for campaign, they say school who here, true or false. Yeah, here certificate. That is what they said. I didn't say it. Joshua Kamba said it. Don't come under my page and be a moron. Don't be an idiot. Don't be a stupid fool who doesn't read or research, who just follows what he's fed with. Me say, Joshua come back at NDC for one quarter and say, Mamun go school. And Yamina Mekai. Now, Obi Bissau certificate, then you will say Now for bonusum or certificate no. That time no. Na Akufo-Addo so aye no ho munko school. Na ba wo me so aye ne tin wo sen. You know, digitalization, we want to digitize. One person crofo we pe digitize. Yes, ye hia twinta de kura na ye nsua. Omanya e ka kire ne man say me nsua de adesua nye. De hia ne se wo be didi amen. That is not dangerous for you. You are not worried where Ghana is going. Adesua nye. Enu ti ekofo obi se portabi. Na portabi aba. MPP fo no se ono bunu ni school no kura sa wokwa. E de na ode beye. Say shami. Me truck. Me kolodu nam. Into school crowd there who ya me buy me kura certificate. Na so me truck. We are no afa cook. Mo kai portabi. They were all part of the scheme to put down free education. Because finally, the Ghanaian parent has come to appreciate the importance of this free education. Not Ghana when you are yes, I had a young of or Italy. Or so no for desert, so no do Italy. It was for desert, so now for desert to me from where do Italy we here in school. Monshami, and we say in Ariano, say me the flute, no. Say menya, eyi kakra, ekutu kakra. Menya amango kakra, mivia, menum, cano. Can pop, 99 cents. Or the no entice you be Ghana say, a brutred de. Now ba unumukok. You can't blame him. You can't blame Portabi. Their man agenda. Yantiana. Now, I mean, they have NDC for bloggers in the web, no. But I could be so to Holland, PhD who nim fast work. Na passport who on fast work. Obi kura Canadian passport. Obi or Ghana. Or the PhD, edges catching your say Canada kura Canadian passport. Obi kura Canadian passport. Eke gunu so no ontumi kura ntuni na mfiri Canada ha kura nko US. Obi te Ghana otua ne ma fees ewe bruchire in dollars. Onse we Jimmy. Na mukotie Portabi no. Mukotie Portabi no to destroy everything this MPP government was building. Now, on the education sector, no, ebede di say, NDC ba ben no. Even the year me yan say after enkola ekowo training ase. Ekowu no. These people still held on to their wicked ways. I'm fan kwadane dwumem. Na boy back interview and I measure. Or say idea no na ne brother ya mano. Or ya man first one do baby almost on in school so on so one go school no the bed or the best one I'm saying I Akufo-Addo say go school. Because no pay we. Because na Akufo-Addo nim say anya so kura no say wotumi nya high school diploma. Say ukura high school diploma. Life, that is where it begins. Akufo-Addo and Bawumia, the MPP government was ready equipping the youth of Ghana. Equipping the youth of Ghana. What was NDC saying? Enya de papa inti pamuomo na fire bra. We wasn't Michia. Meboa. Obe mu wie no se wunni high school, one call high school. Inti on to me mfa wadwuma. Inti se wo ye Ghana babu na wadwene ye adwuma. Wo ye Ghana babu na wadwene kwa kan a. There are two people. One knew say you would need education to survive in this terrain near your woman. into a power chow Kobe, no matter how bad it is for you. Kobe. But I could say education. They are also education, no. Oba abemwa na upe police mo akwa, upe soldier mo akwa. Ose wunni saa education no ka kire wo se menko no de ono ase menko no. Eye 419 menko no. Unni saa certificate ni ntumi mfa wa adwuma. O da so dina say den ezu. Adwene nye adwuma. Enye politics. Enye politics. I hope somebody is following. Enye politics. For real. Tieni yepa. Hey. Bakwa. I say, NDC never said free education. Hold on. NDC never said free education is bad. Please go back to your record. Kwa see free ha. Ojan. Edmond man tells a man that Ojan. Yehu abeku Santana or can say free education in yet. Yehumu line up free education 419. Yehu see don't get here or see red gold green into Kwadana Bakwa Konyam. And I know about them. Edmond Amate Edmondo Damete Ampa Dametampa Omwa. Mudino Honam say Yaliena Jimmy na. Your own John Mama said, say, free education na young kwasi afemi to onu okura 2 billion cedis out for education. And I was saying, hey, sawe Jimmy, Daddy, a jap ya de beneza afema the entire medium at the grace, went na yana medium at them no. Adi a one kasa wacha honum. Free education for one, and then there was there be NDC for one kasa education, free education ya bad. Hey. Namuno idea ya. Nanadwa. Today is Monday. Wednesday me can say meet them. Na mo join agro na meeting. Me say ene. Wo fa NDC for manifesto no mo de bedi aba we no. Na o kan tro mo ankasa na mo di watem. Wan Onu ani manifesto and you be na trauma no mo crowd o mo ye 2 manifestos, the youth manifesto and the real manifesto meboa ene wo fa NDC for nankasa manifesto u read it trauma o so boa no mu di watem nti ya na me pese me bisa there bi o nti abira no mo mpanifo ne kan kire mo 24-hour economy no ebi ni say welderfo mo bebe adwuma na Johnny ade no. Indeed, please, indeed, is it true said na NDC phone him said the adwuma ha maka na yenkwase asem ana because bibi ya me wanwa sorry mo fan terminal bibi ya me wanwa kakra there bi o John Mahama say oh free education ni the anya papa ni wo 2 billion na me fa anya free education they are no more ye. Oh, President Wakasa, Oka obey you na. Yeni ya omama yen. Inkule nuni ade no no me no. Abeba ba yani so. No mama yen se free bibi bubuzela. Na ese ya no. Pi. John Mahama ne kan yo. John Mahama ne kan ye. Ade ache. Obi akofa the same thing. Utie. Obi akofa the same thing. The John Mahama kan now. Okay, my Jimmy, MP before my Jimmy, and I want to come before me and pass. Oh, there be the Mahama. Oh, no, my it's not more parts as a Mahama, because I'm going to say Jimmy, the award can Jimmy Sam, and I'm over Vuzela. It doesn't fucking make sense what you people are taking Ghanaians through. And you're fair NDC. I don't care what type of power you people possess. Kill all of us if you care. But the Amoya send him. What Jimmy do? Your mama say me worth 2 billion and men find your free education. Mubo vuvuzela. Energy Koka said your mama so 2 billion now. On find your free education. Your mama didn't say that. We are boa, we are Kasia, we are Jimmy for a kufa do crown for, Baumia crown for. Where is Kano Furiata? And one. This is what we are allowing these idiots to do to us. Like, why? Say eba. Emebunu no. Eye munti na yeba. Pi. Emebunu ni yebe make sure say. This time, mubenya ejuma ye. Na mwenye ska. Na modi ashe mubotom. Na mwetumi di edidi. Na modi ashe mumba. Eye zu. Eye za. NDC aban ya juni huye pa ya juni huye ye mabunu ni de this time ye njeja am hokra edwuma bi ayede ba eno no ye frenu tutu na katakata eno no dia obeye ne se wo ye babunu a ye be ma abobo ya pi ni ya de politank esim pi ni ya ma Wellington boot pi ni ya de sikanya kutao pi Yewia na ututu na udu enua na wo katakata pin oka obe yo 24-hour economy no mekodi di no moko ade ache Felix Apia ye ni show Felix Apia say yeba John Mahama say so ba emebunu no we adwuma mamu obama mu abobo ya not the politank esim no amamu Wellington boot not the sikanya kutamo na mu tutututu na mu katakata eyezu ha wo Felix no oya foolish boys ha Felix no ya buapa ha Felix what Jimmy ha Felix o ma me o papa ha Felix why that na Felix here Unim perfect that you're not your man can no come some you knew he was talking stupidness. Bankwasia power now person ubentino. What would you aso sa mampam? Jimmy Tobita NDC Tobita. Osiakwa one kasa matchrom one kasa manifesto and you be some manifesto no one some mudi atem. Munim say na yankwasia sam and I'm tro bra Ghana for that Ghana for say I'm fan ko to abamamo. Sad ambonu su free he. Say Jimmy na ya na free he. Mu kan ya ka kire ye say sabi asawo for kra mo be ma 24/7. Jesus Christ. John Mahama was bold enough to stand on the platform. Me say me sada na mu say there be papa no obi na president so o medi president ni bio. 24 no ye be disco na all kan so na Rexoma Uncle Rex. You follow this stupidity say you better night club. We are night club. I didn't say night club. It didn't say night club. Brunino man baptismal name night club. And the end this person be power intino. And we are crowd person who call night club. I be more call night club. Now, President Infa Night Club Ninchi Mumra. Oh, say, you know, our sisters who work in the nights, this would also help them to make some money. You know, we are not disaster national. This will help them make some money so that we can also get some tax from them. John Mahama pension 24-hour. No. Mimi niaba. Ase minti enende ojina bego to ho. Ase minti en ojina community one ho no. Sabe bibi na ato no entu ope bibi kakra e de aso ni sika so e de bia to brezi ane ade abobo no. John Mahama say obe populating kama. Na mini aba no nkoda ono ye ni no sabe. Ye ewi fuoi tramo fuoi embrumu mana no Mahama ende ho tax. The president is a policy. You are not ashamed. Stupidly you people were giving Vuvuzela. Pain. Aden na mo be ya na say Christian I want to so. Obe be jine mo be strippers. Messi edu no fumu odu. Nti obeba be e say be mama Adesco. E normal he. E normal he. I would always tell you people this, that you might not like my delivery, but everything I tell you is facts. You might not like how I sound, but whatever comes out of this mouth is nothing and nothing but the truth. How did we get here? And I'm here. We have to make us say a night club 24 hours. Me pacho say no muso musi 24-hour market. Mumbi so mo say omo manifesto no mu line ben the cars mu besi market, let alone 24-hour market. Maybe sir. Me say omo akasa manifesto na step na me can manifesto one step na can hear. Omo try and this one try and line kwa line the car say ye buy ye be 24-hour market. Because I told you nti yem pe bibi because yen crofo na tie tini de alembo alumbo fo nko a organukwe fo nko a pepper soup fo na ye koye 24-hour market here. Nti honorable 24-hour economy no mesremo se mo sha edien sa na mo betumi aye ewo oh se wo sha se kako business no akosoro pa se man kesim yenya ba bi kura hata kako efri ayi ba ya na kako no se kako business ko pa anti no yesisi market se de be ya man kesim fo no ebetumi atonton kako 24 hours. Oshemenim. We end this in Oshemenim. Once we were near you. Once we were ferry. Once we were ferry. 24-hour no market ne be start to hen so tie. What's what they come and kesim? Na in Bibia man kesim na nkasa no one man market krepo no enipa tede wachara 11 no wa pompon obi akonifie but obi wa be promise you 24-hour economy. In the 24-hour on to me onyimpefe de olu to me intine eso na ha all over beton keko 24 hours also na ha all oh you weche wo be du weche 2 a.m. wo be wo fufu na ni we afiri there sabe mankesim hon mankesim po no po yen o mankesim na nkasa no omo 12 na wa adeda Ghana fo otoda ya na ye yo mese NDC for them chance ya we nya ya wodi mese ya na ya ye ya na ya ma ya ho kwa na wo ye dem because edwene nsema ya NDC for work no a nyansa nyim intase nyim sometimes edwene ho na wadwene ayo bebre na edwene wo de egbe na nti se be ye nuanu mi school ayo kwa nya bia na wo nyina wo call ya na primary ye koyi NDC 21 kobi diko wo yansa no wo fom na koye den na menu mfantini abranyi wotum be ka kire wo de 24-hour economy na mpo nche dem agenda 111 ya na ado no start yi wo botum wa awie na wo nuanom nurse fo na doctor fo wo etum wa ya eduma no na wa abesesa what's wo di basic ko market ama etwo bo vuzela de wo aban na wa ya atepa ye beifo ayen ho imkadepa usunsum no wo kra tu mu no onkadepa opia bola do ediban adam kokosechi what is the bengu plate do ma we ndi did we hwe egugu otem e binwom ansa na edi okay sometimes se Burkina Faso ne de omukako na eko na ka na be se isi la pass ya hwe de we some place wo ye why na me listing ya maybe mama me we na say me yes we na me ntumi family we na me ka say 1 hour no crap ho me ba we amajaro no free wa me ka amajaro me bo a me ka de enti a do mahama ye kromfo ya wo mu na embraya ebe mu na eno no de na enwanwa ne say hanga na nkasa no bo edin echi plane no atame osechwe because ho ede na no yet ndodo mesra wa won hwehwe mu mama ai embraya John Mahama's name was there. Corruption. So Amajaro, while he was an MP, Embraya as the vice president. Our man was or either way BB na yang aircraft no. Go to when you be what's the car what's on the John. The name na kaya my man. And then may try when I did identical. I'm gonna tell you something that is identical with the Asante Beku case and Airbus. And that will solidify, that will be my main point, why John Mahama is a thief. If you can prove that wrong, take me anywhere you want to take me, I shall appear. 1. Yawa na yeti bibi se Airbus. The Abema MPP Canada. Yedin kindly a statement about Bontain a request for certain things from the government in the NA. Yawa na Airbus for me pato we su tie ndisi for among kaino. Tonton le tonton Jimmy me pas me semo mo ma dwene na mra from na muntie nyansa. Enya me na me kai. Yawa na Airbus for ehu koka adwa mu. Ena Airbus na koka kire one way ti asem no so say. Yan Airbus for yeji yamfum to eden etum. Yan Airbus for yeji yamfum so editum. Eye nokre yetua bribe. Na yetua bi ma asemesi obenten wa hwan yabobo mu nyina. Inti we anya Ghana ni bi na akotworo bi da bi mesremo. Inti Airbus na nkasa ka kire wiase ni na ase eye nokre ye di bone na bone no ye ni ABCD ene di bone no ewo mu na Samuel Adams Mahama ye papa John Mahama ebo ni din utie ye papa John Mahama Ebony, hold on, say you are in Canada asking the state to provide you document. What a stupid mentality. Be in Ghana and do your thing and pay people to work on your behalf in Ghana. And also here then Francisco Video Cana and Mark Leo, please. I don't know what you are trying to say here. If you rephrase yourself and bring it better, I'll read it and give you a good response. NT Airbus for Nankasa. Ekwaji tu mu said Yoma Yeni. Samuel Adams Mahamedin Bemu. Na me tiremu se Samuel Adams Mahame ya yeken. Na John Mahama tro book bi my first school dita. And o say omo yen kola no missionary fo bi ba north. Udie. O say missionary fo bi e ba north na omo be adoptee ni nua no e de ni ko UK. Inti ni nua no since then no ohun ni bio. Ntiti ha o. Airbus ni mu no. Akola na Mahama say ye bete no nkola abre mu ko ye no. Papers ya odi solve one as a papers ya odi setting the company up. Papers ya odi ma Airbus for ne kire say oko school we legon, owie we legon. Tieni yo. John Mahama say, Nini Abema, missionary for the far no de ne koe. Me patos ano kai, nyamena me kai. Ano say, oh who Ninuano. However, Airbus for document no, Southern Crown Court. A document here, but UK as I'm making Southern Crown Court, UK. But I mean, Palace, that's the right name, right? I got it right. Southern Crown Court. A paper, so I'm going to buy, you know. Yes, Samuel Adams Mahama Code School. I will go. Unim the air, the same Samuel Adams Mahama, no, ne passport now, the name, they call up and down, or they call up and down, or they call up and down, no. John Mahama nene unse okwaje passport aye free bibi guarantor enti dia o guarantee the ma Samuel Adams Mahama no John Mahama now bisa me so mo de ye free bibi special purpose vehicle SPV. It is a government a terms are omu yusu say ye person ye transaction dia ye set up a special purpose vehicle in order to do what? In order to execute sa adeno. Government be bring e use sa adeno. Tini pa. John Mahama ni formed a special purpose vehicle. Ye de be this kind of company. O ma ye ko form company. And on be ma UK for superstar for me nu. O ma ye sitcom no. Medalton no say medalin no say wan no. O mu din be mu we feeding no. But what will UK be an on front page? Me boy. One the way UK where who John Mahama and him UK front page. So can Airbus saga no. Airbus as I'm making. Crown Court as I'm can know. Or say, hold on, maybe you said yeah, waiting to the government. Francis, I didn't say that here. Maybe you heard it somewhere. I don't know what you are talking about. I don't know what type of document I have written to the government to ask for. Maybe you misunderstood me or you didn't get what I was trying to say. Let me flow. Why, Mr. Rewa? Let me flow. If you don't want to be paddled away partisan, it's fine. Why? Continue being your neutral. Continue being neutral. Allow us to speak the fact to the people who will go and vote. Now, Tia. Yeah, the more president yanim ebebuboho because you say there was somebody called government official 1. And that government official 1 or represented Ghana in the Airbus scandal. And I say in the Airbus deal was John Dramani Mahama. Business now almost yeah but the 5 million euros no. And also have Samuel Adams Mahama din ewo ho. Ebio Samuel Adams Mahama me pache wo or ye UK citizen. Yes ye be fa no na oya akola ketwa. Nanso passport e kura no ye Ghana passport wa. Sebe ye papa John Mahama and I guarantee amano. I have no problem with that. Eyenua obetumi ayama no. However, there was a special purpose vehicle that was created to collect bribe. And untoba kaya matinamidu a making statement. Now, after UK 4 years, and na omuma recommendation said, UK judge is almost no. And my recommendation said, every country be a who born Airbus in you should try it locally. And we can say, Oko Sri Lanka, the people that were involved, Omodasu them Sabri Ameno can say. Oko Philippines, Omo who bear mu Edem. Oko Yaya French for you France. Oko France ya. E hoso no womu anom hu womu no ye try omo them. America, the same kuju. And the bag Ghana. So what was Ghana supposed to do? The same thing. And then Martinami do bekai. Martinami do say, John Mahama should stop making noise because he is government official 1. And Yamena mekai. John Mahama. Martin Amidu say, John Mahama is government official 1. Do you guys remember the response of government official one, John Mahama, when they said that some kind of kind. Also, Martinamidu is a foolish man. Who you Jimmy for? Meboa. And a Martinamidu say ye kotuaba into a person ye tuabe we are. I don't know how that was even possible. Say Obekas will be involved in something now. Yen China yen kotuaba in Yinansa. Any of them like Kissi Agyabeng. Kissi Agyabeng say otu kwan. Na otu kwan no obi kodi nkomo. No investigation no. When nipa ne ka kire ne say sika bi amadwo Mahama ho. Nti ono no gidi. Tien you. O se sika bi amadwo Mahama ho. Nti o gidi. Me ken. Na UK court ni US court I established said there was money of 5 million euros that was exchanged. Yeah. And obet na Ghana. Na shade bi ma me wa ha. Ye de sa Airbus ni ye kan Airbus sa unto say Kissi Agyabeng ba your because into me bon pa say the next MPP government that comes, Mahama is not above trial. Please. He is a democratically elected president. He can be tried when he leaves office. There is no time hold on it. Article 88 only pardon the people now Rollins coup makers. John Mahama wanye coup into a try no money ye. And so that Airbus scandal, we will have to revisit it. We will revisit it. The Airbus scandal is going to be revisited. Cecilia Dapa, Nadia Ira, Wako reporto. Meboa. Ono Nadia Ira, and Oko reporto ye. Or no mono, yes, what you're crying for. Ye magana spend it, then ye magana spend $800,000 just to investigate $200,000. Kissi Agyabeng we no be ye ni ti se kwaku a wawuo eti konkro eye ne sen se agawu a atoafom say he is no longer pursuing the Airbus. That's what he told us. Nah, Cecilia Dapa case no or shame one who need the jurisdiction and no or the ama yuku. Agyabeng. What the wood draw us out the one some your best soon say dear. Maya Anquanoma. Be the me crab for ye. Maybe that's one. Nameko. Ulun to you. Kevin me hoye pa. Kissi Agyabeng ulun to you. Where are you? Onamwabo. Your office was set up purposely to investigate government appointees. Olontoyo, Ejumabo, the way you now who pray MPP fortune kuku Olontoyo Kissi Agyabeng, Ejumaba. Yente wonkan. Yesi asante beko. Wani Ibrahim Mahama, ebio. A special purpose vehicle was created. And US court for NECA with government officials and government affiliates. And then US court, the abeto say a company that belongs to Ibrahim Mahama was actually used in facilitating some of these things. Oh, hello. Fuseni, I'll add you very soon, okay? Give me 1 minute. Seriously. Omidi Womo. John Abu Jenapo, man can't just or your crown for. Sana me kana ha, na mo dreams have grown a midi. Me ba na me beka. You people think say, oh, Felix is just talking. Me say man with the echo. John Jinapo, some you same boat, no. You same boat. I'm friend is saying. Meter na 2 mirike gidigidi no. Why signature na sha say John Jinapo. Yo, Kevin, me pato me de be man why? Me de be man. And yes, see, the deputy power minister at that time. The deputy power minister at that time was nobody than what? Than John Jinapo. Ya bo mo ankasa mateni general yo we your friend is saying akutiriga ayeni what can lawyers here den what can lawyers here almost science deal no oka ho mo ankasa mo power minister kwabena donko oka ho ye wie ye ne yakoma ayi na na ye jantoa omo koma na na ye jantoa 20,000 PRC onu su di wom. Seriously. Enti ade na na ye ka na omo se enye nokore no and the US court abeto US court pride or the obia position asese ho and na de abeto ho a Ghana for say 2014 na Nana na ye president 2014 Nana was the president. Now Kwani and Nana appointee. Kissi Agyabeng, where are thou? Kissi Agyabeng, onam ni biabo, government appointees, yabubo within. What their office and you have investigate government appointees in Quentin biabo. Ghana for Shiriska, Obejama yana. And I bear when Nimumu, Ubea when Nimumu, Sabi will say, or secra crano. I can want to because I end this for people are going to, it will be a movie. God don't like ugly. Kissi Agyabeng. O chin Cecilia Dapa. Edne Fabu so as if say Cecilia Dapa is nobody. She cannot even have money. That is what you did. And yede nampabo. Yede nampabo. Kissi Agyabeng yede nampabo. Baby. And Jinapo wom. Akotre guy any wom. Hey, nana ye jan wedding wom. Power minister ay kwabena donko needing wom. Ibrahim Mahama company needing wom. Yeah, the company jiska at the Bre Mahama. Now, I found a Matia the now say I'm someone who John Mahama need deals, steady deals and about coupe no. If they don't give me 150 million, I will not accept me. And your camera and a captano. And I see a no hunti, yet the Akoti Obi. Yakoti General Buhari. Because they've echoed what the president said. Their president Nanka said in a no kaye. President Nane den no kaye. So will be a man 150 million now. Almost 250. He's not going to listen. Cry. He said, I don't want you. Squad Nabu. And then the Yama international criminals Yankasa. Yet the UK. Yet the America. Yet the Germany. Kronon on your press conference. Now me gini sanka by now. Ubeye wuti set attaché. Aya wo hwene se media ya me detie ebe miemia wani achi. Miemia wani asese beifu ane be wuo. Ebe gina ho. Maya nkwa no ma. Me de me kra abegba for the. Ese me bede so ana me ko. Siakwa. Asiakwa, before boy way, Nanado, ehunu say, we need to keep government accountable. I said, Nanado could have brought anybody who was his party member. Nanado could have chosen anybody who was his party member to do the bidding of MPP, but see the MP or 5 MPP near, or best carver then, or back have an crop fontino. Young Kofa who Kissi Agyabeng, or Sisa who are to form. Messia can be Kissi Agyabeng, or long to your bayre, or say. O se kakape o se kakape omo yaye say no tu goro no ena me de asem kokot to a na mo adi atia me kwase akwa na odem kwase asem kokot ye ni ntia o Kissi Agyabeng ye ni ntia o ena ye nte wonka o yes won krofo no ya kromfo ya gbo kwabena do nkodi ya gbo donjina podi ya gbo na na ye dan to edi ya gbo Ibrahim Mahamedi kwana kwafa wo mo waduma no koshishem Clean, don't call me. I don't matter. So, yeah, ton case. US force a case, yeah, about Kissi Agyabeng. Wow, person, what you done is sitting in Amman, and I say, to me, need you. It's now, man, it's aqua, and penny hoops in Adoye, no, the on chain. Hoops in Adoye, now, why is I say, Precasa, they bet to a bank, on chain. And then the hopes in Edapadiano, I don't need you. Yeah, but I'm over them. Hopes in bed them. Hopes in the end of one at the abba. Obey them. Adentia. Because the ayedebe manono own to mean to ya. Ya patro, ya ba bemwa. Hopes in bed traying. The otre Ajapadia book because Ajapadia book no a false publication. Mahama bemu yache. Hello. Me can't just omo question. That is why when I see some MPP people, I am person ye near me ye na ya medjin crofo, that's an crofo way, ya medji 2 minutes from some pedagan and kwaya na ye me ya. Oops na doya, me pacho, obi ni na mon kantra no Mr. Preke say. Ya wo Ajapadia book no betra ya di otro ye. A false and publication. A cause of fear and panic. No, Mranayo. Hopes na doye. One say Mranayo. Na obey them. Okay, I say what say. Who could the MPP fuati? Ekoto bomb wo voter region. Said the be a voter region for him to mean to aba. Na NDC be win you. I know so baba be try baby a okoto sa bomb no. Grenade no obetena baby a okoto no. Toss we Jimmy. Ye be bua mo we Jimmy wa app we so. Papa penny a wunyansa any ho. And then the Akufo-Addo is not stealing Ghana no more. Maybe some. Now Hobson cared about Ghana. Hey, Ajapadia, Akufo-Addo are fanning now book, book. And no matter them when I don't know my China Nado. Mon kwaji say Ajapadia ni free in them. Na mo pesa mo ba bem. Antina mo can be akeke. Hopes in the other day a bitterness now or a greedy tia. Hopes in on way greedy. Because who sika wunya na MPP ho. Senya wa usuban bonnet and on kwasi a deal say uchu chechicha no one chanka by now. Nka you should be one of the richest people. That on kwasi a deal inti you lost your chance. And you'll be arrested. I promise you that I will make that my own venture. I Kissi Agyabeng, who hopes in there, I will see to it, say, the Awama young Crawford, you will get it 10 times. And you know me. Hopes in you know me. Hopes in only me. You know me. Therefore, you know me. Unless I say I won't do. You want Crawfobia, your document, or the Omato. Power will paint it. For such a man, I know nam kama. Sebimpo, say MPP pa you be bina yeah. Is this how to pay them back? Or treasure and Ajapadia book no hey Ajapadia book no Hopes in Adoye, where is it? Ghanaians don't need their properties no more. Now after all of a sudden Ajapadia book no and yet you may be you. Demons. And then Ajapadia bookie. One NDC for the implemented. It's for more guests to her. Mama meneno ending come quick or call for election. Once I told you people say so I'm more join here. I'll give them the chance to do. I will continue this. Kissi Agyabeng the Abeto way said neno so when you be and free page way so and qua. See, I say MPP for Becca Aska Energy once na NDC for say nya no kre. It's a take of our own imagination. I throw na ye no. And the US court say no kre. Ya bubon crowdfunding. Ya mention crowdfund. Omo ye NDC for. Into yesre Kissi Agyabeng. Say Kissi Agyabeng should go and work on them. And I'm calling on my own good friend HOPESON ADORYE. Say he should get ready. He will show us the author of the Japadiye book, a false publication. Until he's able to produce the author, until he's able to produce where it was manufactured from, we are going to hold that as a case. So, Mr. HOPESON ADORYE, Honorable, get ready. The water you are pouring for people to drink today, you will drink it in 100-fold. I promise you that. I promise you that. And I'm wunti. Who HOPESON or da na me woman wunti. My own party people, I know maybe to me aboa me crowd decided not to get closer to me. Even when you had gone to Afafranto, MPP people didn't want to even rub shoulders with me because they know my loyalty to you. You sold my loyalty for stupidity. You sold my loyalty for nothing. You carry those times, HOPESON. SK binimu so mu na makopo mo chosa me sremo oyemi nipa munya na mame menene bekasa munya na mame menene. Do you know what people were willing to do to you and your wife that I have to stand in and beg? Do they know the closet in your wife, like wait, a wife closet? Do you know the skeletons in her closet that people were willing to blow it all out? I stood in line as a friend. I stood in line like somebody who appreciates and fought for your family. So I would the sentence who is scared, Yamu scared to know who for a buying. Yeah, bad bemo a Japadiye book on HOPESON, you will answer for it. Because now you poster boy for the Japadiye book. I bet you for coin this document, no, this document, no suma no. You will come and tell us. Seriously. Anyways, Midibesia. I lost Fuseni. Do you hear me? Can you hear me? Sorry, do you understand? Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, come in camera or you are busy.
My location is not good.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So how are you doing? It's been a while we spoke. How is everything?
My brother, we are managing the situation. We are in a campaign mode.
Good.
So we've been trying all our best to put things together.
Okay.
The days are drawing closer. And now we have 5 days more to get to the election day. So we are making some kind of arrangement to push ourselves through.
Correct. So if you can restate it again for me, what region and what position are you going for?
Yeah, I'm not shifting from my main position, Western Regional Communications Director.
Oh,
that
beautiful.
is the position that I'm running for. Yes.
Western Region Communications Director.
Yes.
That is what you are running for.
Exactly so.
Inshallah, you are going to win it. I don't think anybody communicates better than you. We have communicated a couple times. I have interviewed you, so I know how prudent you will be. I know how effective you will be as a Western Regional Communications Officer. Now, I want to give you the made a mistake with that guy, Felix. Which of them? Sorry. I'm not sure. Let me know. I just want you to. I'm going to ask you about some 5 questions, right? You answer them.
Okay.
And then from there we will go. So 1, what deficiency have you seen in the Western region in terms of communication that you want to fix?
Well, communication in Western region, I must say that we are lacking a lot.
Okay.
One that I felt that we are lacking in the Western region as communication is that we don't have resources to operate. You know, Western region is scattered. It's not like Accra, where we have the radio stations or TV stations being assembled at one place. We have the jurisdiction is quite different. So you have people travel miles away to go and communicate for the party. And then we don't have resources to give to them. The last time we were campaigning, that was 2020, 2024, my people complained to me so much that before they even get to the radio station, they have a lot of difficulty because they are joining commercial buses. And before they get there, half of the time is gone. So they were complaining and we couldn't get resources to resolve them. Secondly, the challenge is also that we don't have enough radio stations that belongs to us. Most of the radio stations in Western region belongs to our opponent. So getting airtime to speak is also another issue that we decided that we set up platforms like yours and other platforms that we think can also communicate for the Western region. So I've started that. I think I've gotten one from Takwari constituency. I've gotten one from Takwa constituency, and then we are looking up to resources to get and then fix some from other stations, so that we can use it to train some communicators. We can use it to also air our views, and then we can also use it to defend the party, because the mainstream what do you call it? Media is polarized.
Yeah.
And most of the times you don't even get your story through. So we decided to establish our own. But it's all boiled down to the same resources that I'm talking about. And the only station that was helping us, or that even helped us in 2024, was the Western Diamond TV, which belongs to Wuntumi. And that was the only one that helped us in dissemination of our information and then showing our projects on the television. So I think that is one part. Second is training. My brother, it's very difficult to raise funds in Western region to do training for your communicators. And I'm happy that as Dean of Regional Communication Director, I was able to push down the truth of the General Secretary for us to decentralize communication to the grassroots. It was communication used to end at the consensus level. So we push it down to the grassroots. Now we have polling station communication officers, and we now have electoral area polling station officers. So what we have to do now is to train them and use them on the community-based information centers, where we can have our information now filtering down to the grassroots. So it's also one thing that is also on my table that I'm looking at. So then we also get laptops in each and every constituency that we set up a communication center that we can drive our communication through. So these are things that are on my table that I'm looking at. That when getting the opportunity, I'm going to push those things over.
Okay, that's good. So you've actually answered 3 of the questions in just one, with just one question. So the next question I would ask you is that right now you are in Ghana, right? And
yes,
as you can see, the current NDC government doesn't give no leeway for anybody.
Yes.
What new are you bringing to protect your communicators who will be in the Western region? What is going to be the way forward? What are you planning to put in place so that they don't find themselves in the places as others have found themselves? What is your...
You see, ours is, as you said, it's very difficult these days communicating, and people are afraid of being invited through the police. So what we have to do is that, you cannot prevent the police from doing their work if they instruct them from the top. But what we can do is to also get our lawyers in place. We have our personal security, and that is Western region. We have the security that we use in the 2024 election. They weren't that much, but we have recruited more. So the leaders are close to us. I've communicated that to them, because when I was going around my campaign, that question was posed to me. And I told them that me in particular, I don't work under the government, that the government can threaten me. I'm a freelance communicator who I can speak my mind at any time. But those who are also communicators and they are government workers, they are now even afraid to go to radio station because if you have a slip of tongue, you'll be invited by the police. So, or they're even threatening to transfer you to different locations. And these are challenges that the communication is facing. So we will provide internal security for our people because I have the leader of the security forces, the number. And I place it on our communication platform. Anybody that has a challenge will always be ready to call that number. And then our people will also come and protect it. Because without that, our people are afraid even going to radio station to go and communicate. And this time, what I'm saying is that and we should not joke with the communication this time around. Because our opponent can do anything at all. And they can threaten, and they can also do whatever they can to win the election. So if you don't get somebody who is very strong enough to challenge them in all manner of things, then you get somebody, let's say, my opponent who is even contesting me is a lecturer. And I was saying that even if you they threaten to even transfer him, he will be mute for the rest of the 4 years. We have to be careful about that. Exactly. So we have the security standby. We have our lawyers who are also defending us, and even one of our guy was served with a notice of suit because he made a pronouncement on radio station. It was our lawyers that I discharged for them to go and then defend, and successfully he was able to sail through.
Perfect. Yes, our time is almost gone, but still, I like to get to know a bit. I want to give you 5 minutes. I want you to talk to the people of Western Region who are going to vote for you in the next 5 days. What do you have to tell them? What would you want to tell them? And you can add your closing remarks to it, and then I can go to my panelists.
Okay. For the people of Western Region, I've gone around all the 17 constituencies. I think I'm only left with the Council of Elders, Council of Patrons, and then Tescom people that I'm going to meet. My message is very simple. I have experience in communication. For the rest of my life, in doing communication, since I entered into politics. And then the whole thing that I'm doing is that we brought in reforms. I led the reforms in the communication sector. And I understand the communication. Media relation is one thing that I have established in Western Region. And that is the main reason why, even if there is a story that is negative to our listen, sometimes we kill the story at the beginning. And that is the relationship I have with the media. I'm going to emphasize much on the social media. That is where our voice will reach everywhere. And I'm going to make sure that the social media guys who are in Western Region will empower them, will give them security, and will also resource them to do more for the party. Sometimes people want to also engage in the social media, but because they are afraid to also establish themselves, my brother, it's difficult for them to do it. So we encourage them, train some of them to also join your platform like you are doing, so that it also help us. When we don't get the mainstream, we also get the social media to help our party. The third one is to also utilize the information centers that we have across the country. If you don't have a radio station, the polling station people can also go and pay at the information center. Maybe at least 1 month period, then we can utilize it to disseminate information of the party. I also promise to provide laptops for all constituencies that will also set up their communication base that will help the communication grow in their various constituencies. And the capacity building that we also promise will give them that capacity building for them to understand more about the communication. And new people want to join communication once we are in opposition. We have to take them through a training for them to also understand how to communicate. And these are things that I promised Western Region, and I'm going to deliver that to them once I'm elected as communication officer.
Correct. Issa, you know, you are You are very spot on when it comes to communication. Oh, I now remember the first time I hosted you. You were very on point. And one thing I like about you is that unnim what a Jumani here. Okasenina adia bakwa. It keeps ringing in your conversation as security for communicators, security for communicators, security for communicators. And I'm glad, sir, you are thinking that way. I wish you well. I know you are going to win. This is nothing. You are going to win. Just make sure that when you finish and you win, you come back to political zone so that we can interview you as the new communication officer elect for the Western region. And then we can all marry me. And
thank you so much. I'm always available anytime at all. Yes, comes to me. Because we can't ignore such platforms, and we cannot also say we are busy. If you are busy, what kind of busy can you be to the extent of not communicating party issues? At least when you have 5 minutes to communicate, it can also save 1 or 2 things. So for me, the busy one will not be my portion. I'll always be around. Anytime at all you invite me to this program, I'll be available to speak to you.
Okay, so finally, I want to ask, in case somebody wants to support you, right? Because you've mentioned a lot of stuff, and I actually think you will need that support. Getting laptops is not cheap these days, especially for all the constituencies that you have. It's not a cheap thing. So, is there any number, a Momo number that you want to put just in case somebody wants to support? So I could put it on the screen for people to see.
Yes, I have 0242.
Okay, hold on. So it is Momo number.
Yes.
So Momo is 0242
90
47
11.
What is the name?
Yeah, the name is Issa Fuseni.
Issa Fuseni. Good. Fuseni. Yes. For political zone helpers, Mr. Remo. Said the Amoyama Dano, a Duma, Ebran, a Cobon, and Yeduma Ketua. We and Yanshe, Ubian Castle will be show. The Ayes Rana say, oh, Pepasa Oberboa, the communication branch of MPP, Western Region for Suhiamwa, and Unti Abesre, say, Mubi to me, Ede Mwa Akoma, your brother, a year Issa Fuseni. He can do the job. Utieniama Wakikana, say a supportuna, Ebeboa. Gift suspended, restricted in the semester, prolonged actions that lack sustained engagement. Esemoa ne di amoka. I don't know. Their abedos is here. They are telling me that. I feel so say a fan crowd. Mama pick people that we know. Why, Mr. Because sometimes some of them we do not know them now. Anyways, Intino Issa, we wish you. I know the people. Please, the number again is 0242 904711. 0242 904711, and the name is Issa Fuseni. Time pacho mamu be to me no. Momwa na in to me and boy your brother Issa no win. Issa, when you win, we like to see you again. God bless you. And
thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you too.
Having said that, there were 30 minutes left, and I'm gonna use that 30 minutes among everyone that is here. My pacho, my moderators, and they mean to me nche. No, so over fast, you so yeah, we are almost say we are that set. We won't pick anybody. Wednesday we shall continue. Mobile temane to me, and your chance I will be akasa. Obi ame hunada, Mr. K, Maki. Pacho, unmute yourself. Maki 99. Me Pacho, unmute yourself. Maki 99, please unmute yourself. Thank you. All right, can we hear you now, please? Yep. Yeah, Joso.
me organizer or Boise East constituency.
Okay.
Now, Empire, me bonina say, yeah, that Saturday, regional election, that in Empire, me one is a BB of the cost 101.
Okay.
Now, my for attention in our Munina was so among Pumba. Be also a factor. And that's why people back home. And I bet a betting kunim 1111 and I give or more advice any other. And Empire, Miss Rani say, the Bay Musuni is Basa Biadi, Radena Casanya, and Pengumaye. Now, Oma will be dim kunim, or Oma will be dim to national, or Monfa will support. The Bia say, ye away and away nya, what to do near my ye, and yes, we need to know, party, no, and no dear, a bear day say. See a henny to a henny for the better action woman to Obama. It is a way we need to out your possible no more homodim. See a henny to a henny for an abbation to modern bar or bomber party. Now, much win Munyam. And we wish you would be at the very best of luck.
Okay.
Be at the very best of luck.
All right.
So will be soon to us.
But that's a Pamake. Now, into what we went enough for BBR this time. Ah, no. Yeah, no. Make sure tea. Oh no, because some come where you man come on call no post. Into why you ma pa. Me Ken Dan on for hada.
Yes, sir.
On for hada, Maminton can.
Chief, Yamishamina.
Yeah, do so pa.
Me follow pa. Oh, yeah, me follow.
Hey, me that's it.
Ayo, me chia push up in Chief, me a Belgium branch communication officer.
Ah, yeah.
Someone
When me an eka say.
Oh, yes, sir.
When me an eka say, into a conference never so diaspora communication conference never so. Me go so a mayor me she said kakra time no so I me do be a invitation be man. Me da say. Mate. Sir.
Because you percent doctor president 2020.
Yes.
And see your butani is strong. And see I'm no say Belgium branch ya kai one boom den.
Correct. Correct.
Strong. Just say
correct.
Yeah, train say last week we Germany, yeah, train na you send a work on teamwork last 2024 no and you may be quite shocked I'm a communication no going depends next year it's GDA say through morning DNA nema kakra the baba support
sir
yeah you be jina brand it's me the platform say be show na maka
me that's it
we chi den
mate
pija dashboard na pija na in shikima right ni enya strong
mate
GDA say me do me no ya pene no e pop big na say it me jina brand ya reason for you mo na nya de be mo ya me ka kire you for platforms you na say when cheap my tune my cow
interest
yep and there be some it's a first me can say if we are saying papa be can say papa be it you know say what the any cry na ye what the and you man no yen to ma ya jesu yen to sa yet say it's your best say o ma yen na yen kai wo mba ko na yen pija so amaduku no doctor at the president excellent
why are there mate pa me follow see me da say me ankasa ene Monday usually na ya na menche on Mondays yeah na enra so kra na manda me baba ko ayi obi nim de ekoye okodi baby ntina chese be ahoma chini ni na ya obi anam ane ye hwe
ayi me twa no prayer Belgium branch so and 3 days actual chapter no Nasara coordinator eba afimi ya
ya mani yako
say Emma I did bad you did yes am pie ball be okay
but oh yo
me see from this me ko dia ma wo ye enkwa wo de wu any nim die say be yes you see we kwa iso yi yare yare ade bia e bo ahwe de show me ko
Yesu di
na me ma onim die Solomon yansa no na mo menka e mum as a diaspora na ye hu kwa communication be fa so a sheet point no na etime de ko ne ya me hia mo nyina
onhira wo so pa okay oyare no me pa cho de be de ne de okofa baabi na anope nyame adawro ma we ye hu no ti me ntumi na ma yese me be wa na we bi na makoda but I had to come and page Kissi Agyabeng. This time I'm Pacho Waba who be my na let's listen to you first and then I'll go to Kevin.
This one I've been listening to you with the
oh, okay.
The way they to come up fast because it is also communications diaspora communications program.
And Pacho conference I feel me go so because we the other ones me try no more we na say I'll bring all of them here to Canada na here. Conference. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Na say we there. Na say we there. Say nye case. No. Na say we crowd there. You are part of the people who are going to do the seminar. So obviously, so one year na be seminar. 1 year you honorable upon Chroma. You know, we are working. We are working. Oh. Yeah.
Report to the night taking power 2017. Wow, workers. And the report will say workers for CKB or more oil or when you maybe have one side. When you're not on investigations, wow, workers in the report too. And I bring you ask for number you 14 and yes, I am Pania on side. In a year, and I be a for that friend. So I'm not friend.
Yes. I $20,000 needing woman.
In 2015. When to be a fan week, Papa. Yes. We can be part of our debut of so. $1,000 in 2015. Why do we have a what to be a week? Human, we shall be mentioned with your for one profile photo. I mentioned with me try to about the promo sitting years. It's me week. And to me, I identify queen. No more we shall wake in for the see our human head. Yeah, ultimate part. Every 20 years, every 15 years. It's another 20. You have $20,000 in 2015. What you have to buy?
Debbie.
I was just a week. And it's a Murphy week where to me what's that TV radio show. And you don't talk about me. Mommy, we have a woman in the power, my mom. Say, if you fear, and I'm a former minister, or a former minister, I'm not sure I was a woman until I be a son of my man. You are tell you something. Hey, I'm what you're marking. After you're marking 48 years.
47.
47. 2058. Felix 58 minus
47. 11 pepper. Just was started being no 11 years. Nah, no, dino. No, dino.
pharmacist, no, who are 9 years, 10 years, 11 years, on the member.
I don't want to day. I don't want to day. I didn't eat. Duncan Williams said they are. Yes. Me kwesi apia. Na me minimum osoro castle me dey abompa. Enyo no na we. You're in the battery. Madam, hold on, Kakra. Yes, yes. Madam,
go out. Everybody go out. Go out.
Madam, I say, why, mommy? Because meaning why, all of a sudden we have some morally upright people to talk. Now, dear, and conform more moral. Say, well, a crank me about me guest and about what feeling about joining me man of 5 minutes interview. Be keke na. Yes, to us why, Mr. Moa. Mr. Ojaba.
Yeah, my brother. Yeah, my brother.
We waited for you for so long. We are about to close, but we can't close without you speaking.
Yeah,
so
my brother, just forgive your brother.
That's okay. That's okay.
I was on campaign trip at a place called Gaboso, Bosukwanta.
That's fine.
The network was very, very unstable over there, very bad.
Okay.
So just forgive your brother.
That's right. So I just have 5 questions for you, and then you can say 1 or 2 things, and you are gone. Now, what position are you running for again?
Currently, I'm the regional communication officer for the MPP in the Western North region.
Western North, okay. And what are you going for now?
I still retaining the regional communications officer.
Do you have anyone contesting?
Oh yeah, I have one person contesting.
Okay, then my questions can go now. The first question is, what have you identified as a problem for Western North communication, which compelled you to still go again? And since you were the former one, or since you are still the communication officer, what are the challenges you have identified that you want to fix? That's the first one.
Let me say a very good in Ghana, a very good evening to our viewers. Western North topography, talking about the nature of the land, isn't like Ashanti region or Greater Accra.
Okay.
Because of the landscape, one-on-one communications depends on a lot of travelings.
Traveling. Okay.
Again, access to network is a problematic over here. Most of the constituencies, they has a little limited of internet. Therefore, our communication problem here more isn't about the social media. Yeah, the social media can get a portion of the youth on the social media. But the traditional media usually has a greater impact in the region.
Okay.
The traditional media, talking about the basic traditional media like the community information centers. Right? That one has a greater impact on the community. The problem I identify within my first 4 years in office is that most of the FM stations in the region belongs to the NDC.
Oh, same like the Western region, eh?
Yeah, Akwaba Radio, for example, is for something in Bodi.
Okay.
Rainbow FM at Gaboso is for Akano. The NDC over the years invested a lot in the traditional, the radio stations.
Okay.
Right. Then somebody like Dr. Mpabia at Gaboso also within our 8 years came along with 1 or 2 stations at Gaboso. Akontoma former member of parliament also came along with FM station at Akontoma. That's on our wall as John 30. But out of the 24 FM stations in the region, the NDC is having 15 FM stations.
Out of the 24, they have 15.
They have 15 FM stations.
That alone is a problem. Okay. Go on.
Yeah. So sometimes you go that you want just airtime to purchase. The program head or the manager will tell you that the space is occupied. The 4 o'clock that you need to propagate the MPP message, he will tell you that the place is occupied. The next 1 hour within the same 4 o'clock, you hear them playing just music. They just don't want to give it to you. You understand? So they have hijacked the airwaves using their own FM station.
Okay. Are you there? Harry, your network, your network, Nico. Yeah, go on. Mr. Harry, can you hear me? Hello, Mr. Harry Ojaba, are you there? Let me say, Mr. Harry, the network no man problem. Okay. Panelists, no, Mama, you're starting your time. No, Kevin, that I mean, na mi kojo some de say me no na ye adwuma nti mo de mo okay, and train and mpacho mo train answer. And Kevin, please take your time. Say we need time there. Pacho, take your time now because you have been on you are not Kujaba. Then I can go to crank can ya on check on work as 2 minutes be keken but it's okay. Kevin, go ahead.
Into main fire on.
And Pacho.
Abijafo abonyina mushimu ase ye chill bia fellas say wo die ayi krambo no you have a hint of the things that we all want to do for the MPP. Somewhere last 2 weeks was the last
Ojaba, are you back?
Yes, I'm back. Sorry. Echo came through.
National communication
just 1 second,
okay, my brother.
Now, may far or platform we so at their 2 obeying say. Sanko phobia may or more reporting me a mammy consultancy Nasisiano or more heckle me say I'm involved in politics. The number of them go catch you up for no my they know my baby women and I said, which me and I said, I must say, Feli unnecessary questions. Near me, making me extra time if I'm on holiday. I choose to do that for myself. And you'll be asking. And I said, me want politics more when I'm on TikTok doing politics. So, what about TikTok? So, I go me, reporting. You think me, I'll lose my place? And I said, what do you mean, Anna?
Oh,
the same thing happens. Which me, Anna? Whether you try to do that to backstab me or not, anything won't say so best steady and I'm saying all the political groups and I'm following you now, my shadow and miss you be a form. Because I said, no.
Not just say Obi Beshe, they now, Godon program, no. And I call report to the one who superiors is how the one better politics.
You think I'll be sacked and I said,
I can't credit a base some crania.
No one will touch me. No one will touch me. No one will touch me. Because any base and just let me supervise about Kokrapudi. I am very sad about it because one of the rules they say, you don't meddle in these things because also sometimes now our clients need to
yeah. Say, yeah.
What I say, it's me smart now. Me sign you be free. All the political platforms are me follow.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
we want to help the party. And Felix say eagle eyes been say we are not to me scrutinize. I don't know how you go about it.
I will get my people back to work.
You may say me use my second handle. No.
Yeah.
I've been very troubled by that. Seriously. But and actually, one of those setbacks. I mean,
Sorry.
I kindly, and then I explained myself, and then we left it like that.
Sorry.
And a few things was said, and then the rest is history.
Oh.
Going forward, no. Who said communicators be about or more platform no more because you are doing a yeoman's work and a yeoman's job. Fellas, Koswana yesa.
Okay.
Adia bakwa minim say na ke timi toa so enya GDA ewo the MPP enu. And they say Dr. Baumia amo your margin say MPP was going to be the first in West Africa to sanction a free tertiary education. I mean, Ekufado Moko conferences people, Asia, Bill Gates, any other billionaires are this targets at 2 million. So really, say I dream pass here, get to that level they are ready to sponsor that. Yambe no because of our pray any tiny piano say only near me yet. Now reporting me like it a ball. Just to me, me expressing this revulsion. All reporting me said they said me contributing my MPP and I said they.
It is a day some say crowd they want quiet and you then.
It is a known fact that my former boss was
Barry.
And then Barry. Many Ani or
Sabuti pa Ani.
Yeah, we went together. Standing say, yet my MPP. Into say, we are professionals. Me and your honor, NDC MPP. But you see, it gets to a time you grow. Into me, no, so I'm reporting me consultancy na me juma bom ya me juma mom you because nyankopa do me qualification na me crowd I go for no be I'm this qualification
no
into me now we call report charity it has been so bad I'm telling you
sorry
say so protect here
Mate
I don't even know
how
they said it was true. They said you're on TikTok, you are involved in political activities and all that. You know, it was bad.
Mate.
Basically, that's what I can say.
Mate Kevin, sorry about that. Sorry, say you have been caught in the line of duty, but I know you are a strong guy, so this is nothing. Right, this is nothing.
It's been very tough, man. It's
okay.
Very tough. The last few days it's been very tough, you know.
Felix, me bow. What's the name of that my brother? The one.
That's Kevin. Yeah. That's Kevin. Kevin Devon. No, Kevin.
Kevin, I put to say. Me a living testimony of the Awukomono. And me bompire say undru that level na omudi midru yeno. Na me ye juma and the national lotteries. Yeah, na me ye juma and the national lotteries. At the Yoso branch. Right after the election on my program, Kesmi TV. The CEO sent me a message to come to the office. I was transferred to WA, which was normal way transfer is part of work. So my boss Miracles Abuaje asked me to attend TV over the weekend. It was a weekend program.
Yeah.
My program so and my HR called me to come to the office on Monday. I was given a letter to face the discipline committee.
Oh.
I faced the committee and the charges and they say, oh yeah, National Trade Juma. Even at the weekends, you shouldn't do active politics.
Hey.
So they took my videos, the radio and television programs, and the best way is to sack me from work. That was November 2025. So, no. This is well known. This is well known thing in the media circle. Way back in 2025. So, bro, me bon payama. Why? I know say utra final year jobless here. That's why you face the reality. My wife at the day was crying. Hey, then baby, you understand? I pay a bit ento and let's pay for the future. Why?
All right.
It shall go well.
As a junior consultant now, may far through senior lawyers and Sunny man, I am a little bit sensitive. And now time I may use I am holiday period. And this my platform is not me yet politicize. It wasn't in the line of active work.
Yeah.
Others here. The Emmy Yanni said, I pay for any Adam money for be, I be right. And just a person of fact, not the me mayama party, no, and you may found moving. Some holidays. I don't get some people.
Oh, yeah, meba. Tell me, hold on, mammy. Mama, many Harry, yes, Harry, wait your time, no. But mamma, the next 8 minutes, no. Now, if I can't, your BB Kakra about your position now, now for yen to us because we had already started the phone-in session, so that like the guests can get their internet for this first we for 8 minutes when I fire.
Yes, the major problem who within the communication in the Western North region, access to radio stations.
Radio stations, okay.
Which already know when we're in power. I remember I said official mature letter come Eugene. Say we need to tackle that situation. Because IND is for stronghold and they invested a lot in establishment of radio stations. And to I'm gonna how the program should run. Few NMA air time for you to go. And say if that's the case, then you use the community information centers.
Good.
Because MP people, there are a lot of them within our localities.
Okay.
Good for us. Also be a TV station in the region called Billionaires TV and Ultimate Radio. So the strategy I deployed was that if that's the case, you'll be having even political programs on the TV. Now you all the information centers, Alpha,
yeah.
And that one has been very, very successful. Because information center our community where they even listen to it than radio.
Oh yes.
And it's China say you will Billionaires TV, you will listen to it. Right. So Enona has been a major achievement for us in the region regards to communication. Right. One thing that a woman is going to say, communication officers are the very constituencies, but most of them they are untrained communicators. But virtue say, me person me constituency chairman, no, my mama offers a polling station communication officer.
Yeah.
Me call one of the constituencies. A polling station communication officer we mumu. Because only a constituency secretary, or winning at all costs, and to pushing and crop for on better man into it. And one of the police station communication officer, we mumu. Right? A binomo class is so sad to say you see a crab around 70 years, 75 years. No, I call on the post as a polling station communication officer. So that's what they have given to us. And we have to find a way to train them. Yes, anyway. So the medal so Kissi say right after the regional election next week Sunday, we need to go and train all the polling station communication officers, including the electoral communication officers and the constituency communication officers. In fact, we need to have a structure. Since we have information centers at each of the communities in the region, MPP for the anno, we need to give them a weekly speaking note on the form of audio on the platform.
Correct.
Said this week, you have said talking about the cocoa bill. Talking about the cocoa bill.
Like
now,
that.
police station beyond or police station communication officer. Therefore, go to the station now, a MPPDR, which you already have those information centers. This is the audio Bawaso, which will be the communication officer. Who we so now? Why are you putting say communication officer? No, but me audio na we no on the cocoa no. Also, so education I want to talk about it.
Talk it, yeah, like
do,
that.
Do recording and put it on the platform for me to know that you have executed the plan.
Exactly.
If you coordinate in that way, you'll be having a mass communicators communicating the same day with the same message, and the impact will be greater.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. Again, we have a program on Billionaires TV. May I establish here? Defend the truth behind the lies.
Okay.
It's every Thursday on Billionaires TV. So usually all the information centers for no effort. I'm the host on that program. When you go to Billionaires TV on Facebook, you see I'm the host. To both do Thursday, I'm a favorite for them. If you want me, it will be on phone.
Yeah.
Then all the information centers are connected with for them to communicate with the people in the region. We need to, and we are going to deepen that message.
Lovely.
In short, first, now you man have few. When I used to have only the constituency communication officers and the regional communication officer without deputy. Even Obikra polling station or constituency officer no Mkasa, also mini communication officer, communicators munkoye mojuma. So they left everything to the officers.
Yeah.
You understand? But now we have been able to extend it to the polling station. Meaning we are now having a pool of communicators having the mandate to communicate for the party.
Nice.
The only thing left, as I've said earlier, to train them, monitor them, and resource them.
Resource, okay.
The problem time is what we region is Sikasem.
No correct.
Because when you talk about appointments in the region, yes, you can talk about Jojo Rocky-Obin, who was the regional minister. Right? Yeah, you can talk about Dr. Augustine Bray, who was the secretary to the vice president. But Oshe Ashanti region, now Oshe Eastern region now, the appointees was very huge. So me Poyando, Ashanti region communication officer. It me or a budget for training of communicators. Na point me finding but in Western of region, Masa.
Now they do me
what it does so you understand? And when you call the MMDC, the former MMDCs, Obiaso Nyare. You understand? So financial aspect is the problem.
Okay.
But I believe say this time my DMB Mamete as a principal Mamete says they are going to invest a lot in the communication, you know.
A lot.
To reach the region so that the communicators will have what do you call it? Equipment. Because College, the last time I remember they had a phone was 2018. And your mom some young phone. Right? When we empower woman accreditor, so we need to find a way to raise what do you call it? Logistics. Yeah, for them. Which that one the another talolonum AD home command no say after the election, you'll be able to put things in place for them.
Okay. Now is there any momo numbers in case say odrophobia per se or support to Western North communication bed now? Is there a momo number they can reach you at?
Yeah, my brother, the MSR Park is a pioneer. I remember you hosted when I was on my way to Tamale for a program during the DMB campaign. When I was the DMB spokesperson for the campaign.
Yeah.
Right. Yakumbia. I know so we are going to win. Yeah, about to honor this coming Sunday on the 16th. But it's all about money. You may have the communication skills, you may have the talent.
You need the money.
Delegate, if you don't give them something, Master, they'll vote against you.
I know that.
They'll vote against you. You
understand? We said, yeah, bro, for no crowd. Oh, we want to snap about quite so bad now. Scadi on so I can throw the baby in I said so the coach.
So I will use this medium to appeal.
Okay.
And quite unfortunate that I even lost my work in line of duty.
Yeah.
That if any support, particularly for the election, because what I saw saying is when to election now, the election will be wasted.
Yeah. Oh, but you're going to win. Come on, hurry.
Oh, that one is rare. It's rare. So the mobile number is 0591
0591
94.
But your TikTok for no, I'm not right it to 0591 94
29
21. Okay. But you didn't hear then.
Ado Yaw Harry.
Ado Yaw Harry. The patcho you. Enti diaspora for MPP for penny for more debia mobile page so your person support to more, your person support to more, your person support to more. This is an opportunity for you to support Ujaba. Ujaba, if you have forgotten, I know can Dr. Baumia communicators are brand new primaries, no dimo ako tempa, meneno edin komo.
I Felix, I have to thank you a lot. I was telling Anthony Cabo some few weeks ago, say victory that we had for Baumiano. Though yeah in our grounds, yeah, like for them say we ne what each constituency
yeah.
But more platforms are more creative, contributed a lot.
Yes.
Because initially the perception was that the other people never win it. We know it's over, so I don't want to go much into it. But when you guys started the media platforms and media crusade, the dynamics shifted.
Yeah.
And the perception also was changed, right? Therefore, my human or grounds, very, very smooth.
Correct.
So, yeah, that must say. And I know, sir, with that energy, you'll be able to win Power 2028.
Thank you.
God bless you, bro.
Harry, why are there? Your bonfire mount Sunday, Yamea Doma, on the sign the West. So now, Eduma was starting with Billionaire TV and all the community centers, where to media berry. Yeah, you win in the ultimate, and say, yeah, Papa Alaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Ebeba Befa Abeniano 2029. Now, what transform Ghana into the hub that it needs to be.
Sure.
And the NDC for you na Bemana Beda who pay fee, Nado baby, Amae, Yenny Tree, NDC, baby, Papa Bia. And then, communicate, I say, Sabi, a call report, adding tia, yeah, Mama MPP, we are your baby, baby, win your politics, baby, clear. Into Harry, we wish you well, and I know you will win. Who win this one, brand income? Why?
You do that, my brother. God bless you.
Mede nyame adawro mama titi medium enipa 18 pen tutia me but na enipa 18 tutia me but enkai fodin in out
once again congratulations, bro.
Yeah, this time communicators no we have to put ourselves together. From a background now I might have to save a spot for you and somebody else from Ghana to join the diaspora communication conference it's gonna be massive. It's gonna be massive. Mr. Marcus, I am the pastor of our course and come the letter, bro. We need certain people in it. But it's gonna be taught fully by Honorable Ponkroma, any Abrofumi Nubia Waha, mobile show political communication. But we are going to give them in terms of young Ghana, your style, the techniques and what to do. Dr. Baumia has to be president. And whatever we will do for him to be president, we will do. Medasi. Kojo. Legend Swache. Pro minimum yanko. Pro minimum yanko. And council Paminia.
Felix.
Yes, I.
Scandals now that about to your developing story.
Yep.
It will stay for some time.
Definitely.
You're back once going forward. Now even at all. One now start scandals over one through now once in a while enemy. You're back on Kissi. I don't know what show.
No.
Now, don't yet my force or tape will be a meeting. Now, I watch it and I must say, script, them play them book or play 2024 but it looks as if that we didn't pay much
attention.
Yes. Now MPP. We are not going to act like before.
No.
And we see now OT party now. Take na me you know. Also them na me you know, as some make the party should respond to that man immediately. He's dealing with NPP physically, and we need to deal with the party needs to deal with him physically. This is not a spiritual war; it's a physical war. No, I start. I say young family and can you says the others will follow. I say the man no put the party in your papa hiding behind puppets. When I listen to the attack on Baumia and the party, now doing this now, so not or the Fresica. Now we go to 500. One fembra, and we go to MPP. I have not seen such a dirty approach before there. Different perform a war for then you are dealing with MPP. Obianco Pete could be known say, no, I am they should get the tape and listen and then deal with the man drastic officially. Unofficial now, they will do our part. But the party should quickly put a stop to that. Or the man, the others will follow. Party in your government in your these pastors. You know, one cassa will play, one cassa will yet obey physically. On the spiritual, they deals with the government physically, and we have to respond physically. We have to deal with them physically. Felix Pacho will say,
No. Go on. Interway. No, speak. I have something to say about that. Area.
Yes. The should issue official communication. Now, at the core, also be empowered. No team. Immediately, they should publish. They should make a public announcement. Now, the way he is. And upon no tea, Madame Palika Chena, what are you talking we need official explanation, no who he is. Oh, Tina, we not so ground to me not so. So, because of microphone, it will go against MPP, and we should put a stop to it immediately.
Okay.
Leave no stone unturned. Because what's that? We know that spiritually, to me, physically dealing with the party and our leader, and we shouldn't give him that space.
Okay.
The team should go and listen to the tape and respond to him appropriately.
Okay.
We shouldn't allow the puppets to deal with the MPP like we did. Felix Manuels.
Medas Kojo in Bibia Meka. Asama me can we prepare live, but it is the honest truth, okay?
Okay.
The current NPP executives are what hold them, Sanku Obete ma Kojo. They shouldn't give any of them no chance anyway. From the chairman to the last person who sweeps the office should be sacked. I'm going to give you the reason why. Kojo, me wa about 10 because of Usu Bempa. The people who follow me know. People stop and confirm anyone that started political zone. Now show me waha. Now show me waha na sasem we make. And confirm you almost started political zone. Me say, what catch me playing there. I'm a marker Sam me de Tio Usu Bempa. Intinya da wo besi me network do bio till date one ma have you, and I told them there what I said about Owusu Bempah was the truth. Onion there. Owusu Bempah say, ono no bompe ma nanado na MPP waba power. Inti sabi so ability mpa. One jan because ono no the one ba power. Na miss one yan them. Two. Ejina homa obes tede benyin ese eya sofo. It's a way se obi ye bibi bon so obi kwaya de bonia. Ana se obi be susu bibi ho kirewa aso sofo ka se oh fama nyame ne jama nenka. Inti ya ban sign or sofo pon a wona wo sie se anointing ni bibi a wo mu. Woma oba bronsam eka kire wo se wo ye bema bra na me nu be si ani na ampa pani jimifo osofu jimifo osabi osofu kabo osofu etumi ni wumu bieu etumi kotituo efa ne talks say ye kwa agrada afie akobane na akopere so gidigidi wo sabi se obi efri ni fie ba me fie so one me be kuna me de ade boni pra na ye friend self defense enti Owusu Bempah ed okofa asofo nkurasefo bi yesi afra bibi bechi o seden sesebi eyi social media girls ni bi ne ye twa send me nti no o ka boy na asema na ye bewo sister Benny Santobre enam abodi wa amukwa kan chance Felix abodi o ka ho sa kola kitwa we kochitio he flashed a gun in public showing everybody say omukwa ko wi agrada Eko agrada efie ka kira agrada asa wo yo ba wo mpie no mbetu nsu na egu abonten osofo a wo se nyankopon tunsum wo mu etumi gina camera mu ka se wo betumi ama agrada yira. Now the foolishness of this whole argument here there. The MPP government, knowing the relationship they have with you, Owusu Bempah, what did they do? They invited you. Yamphobia mecho. What's the ma? Second time, ma. That time, ma, any about was sorry them ever found. They are about was sorry them one. What church members, too good security for your small mobile and say, since they are almost because common person will be creating any scene. And they were wearing mufti, said the bear so for penny, you know, Becca Sakama, and they are two higher day, Edward Quabon, and will be one. Owusu Bempah commanded the church people to beat the security agency a co-invited. No. Now, Fanny, I be found the waka. O say Ekufuado ne Baumia and be UN film. And I'm muchira one way this Owusu Bronsam Nechi say. One, president does not give pardon to people into police custody. And this I expect to say MPP be BB Krana. At this I day, ye did not court to ya convicting or court money them. And son of President Etunyaka say. Based on this, me ma pardon na waba. Intina mi bisa omo no mudi Owusu Bempah kwasia na chi ni say no mo pesanka ye de no go to prison. Said the be doctor and I said the doctor don't even have the power. Nanado can free him ana. And on start say yes or the anointing oil e brunuya. Na the American ni the Americans mun change mo executives ni. During year call for this primaries, what did Owusu Bempah say about Dr. Baumia? Okay, every evil thing against Dr. Baumia. Said Dr. Baumia will not win. No, Kennedy Japan was going to be the one that was going to win. That is what he said. You said Dr. Baumia winning your Thanksgiving. Now your General Secretary, General 87. Justin Kodria from Power, would this car talk social media, and Ghana for the MPP 40, young to make us a wabong. Kodria, wabong, Kodria, wabong, Felix Apia, me a communications officer, Mr. Wabong, Mumpame. Papa, when Questia Sama Waka, and Justin Kodria troll letter be invite you, Owusu Bempah, as a distinguished guest. My brother, this guy is destroying our party and people don't fucking want to tell the truth. I'm getting tired of it. He has no balls. You know how you say, and now, TikTok for you to your new face in so, or Tinaba Kono, now your executives in it, also be at the Sebi. We had them, we're panic. Why wouldn't he feel say he's so untouchable? Why wouldn't he feel so big?
Felix, that loose way of dealing with such idiots, no.
Only Panakacho say, Baomia dear president now like Baomia de Debida. Baomia soon Amako, you know, now Baomia calling now, say sorry. General Secretary at Troll letter man say as distinguished guest. Go to 2028. Onu na no me ne beka no 2028 na meto no o su bepa say ya say 2028 beto a meto nkwasi abra ugbe wu kransa 2028 na du nkwasi abra ugbe wu ansa 2028 na du anyway Charlie, just forget please let's go on.
The reason why we have to deal with him no Ghana, our understanding of religion now them believe no decide that so be kede obi oya sofo okejina baby no kede ikaya the man there no men kan wa or put to fear in so many people obi a oya owo party no do kra na oboto do wo kwakoto aba no okai de wo su bempa kede o to aba men bibia no men kan wa obese dem kwato aba
yo omontina dem na komonium omontina dem na komunkuam Kojo, amontina dem na dem nkom. Say away come nkom. Sister Vida and Pacho 4 minutes me enko. MPP for na ebese control at the company chona. In the next 2 weeks, on better letter at the company chona say social media for you didn't attempt the party ni Pacho. Please. Sister Vida me enko 4 minutes. Charlie time no crack. Mama me enko na na Monday me gina wache. Sister Vida me enko. Oba Vida me enko na me ntumi sorry so ayan sa abu na akoti afa so. Na no so akofa asem aba. Yanko. Sister Vida unio. Okay, akwesi yanko. Sister Vida ba na
okay. Brother Felix Amendasi.
Yanko akwesi.
So I can't was your sense will be a better say Mohammed won't tell it, you know. And this is for that is our was your seminal. Yes, over more Ghana. No.
Cecilia Nyako for when you time free me page in so. Cecilia Nyako for kwasia fe free me page in so. Why? For 9 higher left no fe free me kwasia page in so. If what also been passed is true, I fucking go and lick his ass. Continue through. Get the fuck off my page. About phone. What draws ya uncle why? One phone. Let me block this idiot. Asia. Abuaka. What Usu Bempa is saying is true. Uni ne true. O say ene ye true. Akwesiko. Omunkocha Kevin Taylor first. Kevin Taylor ne din candidate chief imam ne sebi any Prophet Muhammad atem. Only can con why Omunkocha niti. Pasiafo. The BNC don't mean you'll be a fucking. No. No, Kwesi. No.
So when you know what the back
Meda sister Vida. Now out to us on 10. Now to us on 10. Time and for front of me, the amount no, Mama Brian knew. She's screened this.
You I will share for me that will be BRC. Now, maybe a mechanism. Sa original executive Sabana Yababeto. Let's Obibia delegate said, Mumma Menina Ho, Namon to Abano massively, and from or more winning set or Buddha, Yabra Mahamad Baumia, one to Abano and from my sample forming rather. Now, one and sabotage or one person obey your president. When you are winning and Sinjad, a special Ashanti region, Miss Rama Ashanti region delegate. Mumma Manina Ho, not Banamon to me, bam, and from my year up, not any Pocofu. If you say, or no one, I nimsa, why you knew Sawa, or no sooner you nimsa, Yabra Mahamad Bawamia, and Dana Kumaso, MPP party, Dana Kumaso, our Ashanti region, all she said, Ashanti region, ever say I fell into my Afra, or new fashion piano, than a fashion our one MPP. Send your MPP by day about power and one year of a say a Ashanti region funny to my papa, Miss Ramo, Montuma Bafu, Namon Famano, Namon fashion for an hour more, this one hour more time. Yabra, Mahamadu Baumia, Wamu, Tayanisa, Mahamadu Baumia, and your presidency. Number of candidates are not power, share that cash of your neutral, so candidates still more than ever. And one team is Ramo, some MPP power 2028. Ashanti region, they are MPP, Ashanti region, they are baby. Say it's in a really it may cancel a lot of regions. And to Miss Ramo, Nipa or Betty, near Playa, I'm Ashanti region, or one year, Henry Papa, now Miss Ramo said, US branch, they are all kind, Danny or Poku entries.
Danny.
MPP and power. Miss Ramo, MPP says, young in the four, or looking at what they no spirit in the war. No MPP won't draw, no MPP, I'll throw on any. Some performing your power, no one more, no one would play your papa. Dr. Mahamadu Baumia, no one was so commando. One trap on my sound of way. A boss one cassa, one two moments, and sound of one to them. Why? Not MPP, young fire to my panfra, not me a corporal region. Miss Ramo, one kaya upon yet.
Number one, no size. No size. No size. Tanakuma, so yes. Yes.
Fashion and no person ever Mahamadu Baumia president. No more did you see cat? I will end this if what is the kind of back? I yes, Yasika. I your man penny that your man penny Mahama. I didn't pass one now for Mupama or Musika and Yabaya prayer from DMB. I say, I want to saw what is the kind of I want to see kind of number one job. I don't got the right place. I want to miss some delegate. Na some perform and say, yeah, Kokofu, Danny,
Me da say Savida me da say pa abronya dey no competition. Omo mo beni na yewura. Ba ko kran wini. Ba ko kran wini. O choice how to su ye no su ni na correct. Ye kan no na wo kai. Ye pe organizer o. Ye pe organizer o. Ye pe organizer enye DJ. Ye pe organizer enye di okuta mic. Titus Glover na echo. Titus Glover na echo. Titus Glover na echo. Titus Glover na Oye labi, oye labi, oye labi, oye labi, oye labi Vera, oye labi Vera. Ni epian kosa. This time we need people who will work. But I say, oh, Nasa John Boy there. He's already won. Why? One away. Echo contested John Boy. There do Marcus. There do na there do John Boy do sit. One or so no call. Why? Kila. Afu e yani bra bere no ya me ya de ayi bi o. Say o ma ko fa afoko no ni na de o mo be fra no. E de na ha o mo. Oni pa ni bra bere no. Yani bra bere no. Anyways, Ode 4 minutes yanko na me sorry so. Ode can say we are YouTube. We will close here and then we will That's it. That's it. That's it. Easy choice. Easy choice. Good. Owini. Oh. No one here didn't call. Debbie. Yes. Boom. 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 Debbie. Boom one kasa. Doctor, we need big time. Yes. Yeah. Why are there pa Professor Mark, me pacho fire kwe. My kakrana yanto aso.
Good evening.
Evening, boss.
I'm a bit sober because of baby.
Okay.
I think Papa Uncle Duncan was young Bombay. I'll take a car.
Man can't trust about them. Marcus. Marcus, man can't trust Papa no about them. Okay, Okoye, Mala, Muta, and I command. Who's that? Who? Some make an animal beings are grown a media, and the empire, but one gets a match in the masu. Aha. We are la. Hey! Papa, obepe we pound. There's only the other time when Uncle Pondi has a message in Subiano or the Kumo, who are near the other. I don't. Aqua Perry. I'm like, Tessa. I'm like, you can't hear nano. We, Sam Nukumo, Taba, Rio, Duncan, Taba, we. Just a one no we now, we not Janajun, Taba, we, why?
In the 13th century,
Okay.
He first identified Africans, poor people, when he said religion is the opium of the masses. So he identified that Ikrobia Sabi one tumpono and he identified Africa, Latin America, until the develop.
Yeah.
Because in fact, when I was a child, we are highly religious, so I was a bit confused. Then there's another African scholar. He's called Professor Mbiti. I think he's from Senegal, either Senegal or Egypt. I'm not saying. Also, the African, the African is incurably religious. Yes.
That's a religion. Where did the little mama and the
The African is incurably religious. That is Joshua Maponga. Joshua Maponga was training as Sofo of Zimbabwe.
Okay.
Was training as Sofo. Because he realized that religion is destroying humanity. Now, he wanted to draw the dichotomy between Muslims and Christians. And also, one observation is that even when it comes to the Muslims, they're a bit liberal or moderate. They remove their sandals just to go and sit there. But when it comes to the Christian, they don't just remove this thing. They go in with the sandals, but they leave their brains behind. That was Joshua Maponga for you.
I like.
At a point in time, Reverend Dr. Konfudamo.
Yes.
He was trained as a Roman Catholic priest.
Yeah.
But also, I didn't know baby, all of these things on board.
By your vanity.
Yeah. It's American there. The fight against this group of people, or your personal attack, as
we might look at it. Yes.
Yeah. It's NPP must have a strategy.
Okay.
I don't want to mark simply is that we also have pro-NPP pastors. We should encourage them
to speak out. Yes.
Yes, some of these people and put them on the chopping table so that
I like that.
The party can take a decisive action by issuing a moderate letter to prick their conscience on why it will be extremely decent and in the favor of the Lord for so-called men of God to do what has been assigned to them by God rather than to come into politics.
Sure.
Then the pastors can then deal with them. Now, whatever headquarters I see,
all right.
So, another professor, so Africans, people are studying, also seek epistemic freedom. And yeah, I see. Seek ye the kingdom of God first. Another professor, okay, seek ye epistemic freedom. You see at the first.
Makes more sense, of course.
Yeah, because it is the more we learn that will liberate us from this shackles of ignorance.
Yeah.
Senya them not here. Eboko chapel dem. Duncan Williams. Now professors will more.
Sure, doctors.
Yeah, but Maya, you're going there. They have left the plane behind
Outside, and they came in with their shoes.
Yeah. You know, I don't know, I didn't know your whole
Okay.
We are not saying religion, and then Yami Woko, and then put a professor. Na Asia dia we are seeing na professor Numpono or a Greek, or physics. Until you know the impact of mercury, chemistry on the land. Nadanka Williams that we are under a spell. It is also Jawadi Shanwana Bompeno. It is quite straining. I take a kind of now. I am professor the boss room, but you chemistry now. What I said about pay. The last one is that another professor identified that in Africa, the first class students like Dr. Baumia, they go into banking industry. That's why Dr. Baumia was the Bank of Ghana head. Second class, as a first class, they go into academia. So they learn. School, I want to wear sharp part. They go into academia. Second class, the banking those. And a third class in Africa. In the politics. Now, politics. Samiji and Funa didn't pass and tell me I didn't know why politics. No, Mr. Mahama Kahu. Now, Uncle said in Katsiaka, one way politics. No more, who will be there. One course school they tend to become pastors. Now, why are you going there? Here we are. Then we follow those on the bottom, on the pastors.
Then we follow.
It's I don't know. Okay. Me must have kind of woman part in my end that
okay.
We should not sleep because we cannot countenance or discount their influence on the people.
Okay.
What starting already at the some party and showna, and you said something. Don't know a friend, papa.
Yeah, ba.
Sister Linda Nyamuta
Oba.
It goes deeper than you think. A friend, something regional, communication director of
Poyando.
You know, be defending what the man.
Yeah, I was here. Yeah.
It's when you reason why upon you reason why the man because you're paying for no, they still have their hands in his mouth.
Yeah.
Into no, yeah, now I not it here, I'm paying for no, they know Yama when you know one tea. That is why he's doing that.
All right.
Let's tread cautious.
Okay.
Medasi
Pam Marcus. Odolinda. Baby girl. Wow. Me de casa de uncle baby girl. Jano cry. O ko yo de kusian bro for amado.
Yesterday, they were so slow. That's what I'm money now. Oh my God, MPP. And MPP is here on my gun.
Sabe Pepe.
It's yes, no, if I talk, Opian in the nature of a share bema, what would you? Your perfect form as you may be an example what we did 2028. Ye meme no mo pa ko ye. Enya na bia. Ye peja wa do meme bia. Yesra wo mu. Eti mu otu a yesra ma se Asante region no. Mamu remfi. Ye pa che ba kokofu.
Correct.
Mu die ni yansa oduro. Aye didi wo ko anim no. Asha abona dwimu mabio.
Sir.
Na me kaja mi ami kuru me do ma de ni na. Mr. Bronya.
Yes.
I prepare na ma wie ye tra. E pa ti akono muti yoko ho no. Ho ne be ye djuma ho. Ti pa cha wo yesra mo. Foi, mi kuru mu for yesra mo. Mama mu wura mfi mi kuru. Na wa bre.
Yo.
Abronya bre wan
Papa.
Bia banga mani ma ha be do ne ya ayi. Bi twinisi. Eti yesra mo. Mama mani na wa na o ma ye o mo ka bi for na mu ku ye mu. Mu nyi o mu ntu mu fom. Yesra mo e pom for no. Mu nyi o mo ana mani na mo o sa o bachi. Na me di ma rusi akoda no me pantama koda na be bia twere. Mo ka ti o usu bempa. NDC IPP for obi anso na for so mo usu bempa. Ye jani no. Eno ye no what to say. The pay ye na ti ni no fi na ti ni mo no. Bi se bia ni ba. Wase wo to mi a wo ni pro de na pro de ni. Mo na oba nta ne cha afi ba ko. So usu bempa ti bi na oba nta ne cha afi ba ko. Me ti ni nyame. Pasia kikano. Ya tuka demuno. Amon for menfuno. What will be for a picture of the ready share Alexander Bob Breton for. Also, if you want some, I don't know. Into your second try to be a woman. Who might this sticker? I swato baby. Also, and you made a video. No, but the possible for who shoot it. But the unpowerful, you wouldn't quick money. It's on Yanko Pond in Ghana. On my wedding year, and then so one of the suspicious interested to do on my papa say. On some fun of you on some penny, so my how my Ghana. And you also by say, well, we have a travel man PT. I mean, none of us here for Bipini, and we don't know about Bipini. No, nobody so, yeah. Or go fear so papa on that call. Or go fear, papa, also my papa this tower drama. There we go. Or did the sick and some company for and to go away training now. Or what the soldier chicken pipe, the stew. Try. For that, this and dress that one. I think was here, think a dear, and I am possible for me to do. Look at the Debbie. Forget the name will be a career that. I don't mean no one forget it. I'm also a funny. Yammy, Shiamoka. Then I can jump in the chap, but then 2 3 4 back now and 2 months the price. I was saying, so what do you want? I was saying, and one.
Amen. Amen. Medase pa, why are the baby girl? IQ, hold on. YouTube. You know we are not using the premium. I want to say I'm saying I'm a person more, but I have to end it here. And I cried here. You know, up now my 3 hours 18 minutes. So I think I will end now. Sam Davis, it's been a long time. Your brother has been here 6 years now. I'm gonna decide yes, I'm mobile. But more and Momra na yenye jumambo. Why? Same Momra na yenye jumambo. Nyami shramuni na nyami aduma Wednesday. You bet was part 2 of a year Asante Beko any MP for NDC from penny for scandal I owe US so mudia bemono. You be the home come. Nyamintin and Muntremo. No yamuni na kese. Bye bye. IQ. The patron.